All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We have game one in what is a best of 11 between MBL and Hera. This is all played on fast speed, and it is hidden civ free pick. And guys, this is going to develop so quickly. This is just going to steamroll. Or not steamroll, what's the word?
Snowball?
Snowball, that's the word. There we go. It's going to snowball pretty quickly, especially with Slab Farms, Dave.
If you try steaming a snowball, it's not going to get you very far. I can tell you that much. Yeah, I mean, Slab Farms are going to be pretty... Actually, they're going to be super intense on fast speed.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
You're going to have so much food before you even realize it. It's going to be nutty.
I'm interested to see how on par the builders are for the players, because you're used to scouting with sheep for a certain amount of time, and you're used to like mentally knowing when you need to scout your opponent. But when the game runs that much faster, players might find their resources a bit later. Unless you're Hera and you're trying to steal MBL's boar, he's already forward.
Yeah, I wouldn't steal a boar on fast speed. I wouldn't do it. And can we have a moment of silence for all of MBL's gold and stone? Just
oh God, yeah, it's awful.
Especially the stone in the back of his face. Just a moment of silence, please.
He hasn't scouted his main gold either. I wonder if they'll think it's bugged. I don't know. But anyway, the idea here is to have some fast games. We'll do a best of 11. It'll probably be around the same time as a best of 5 or best of 7. We'll see. Put some prize pool on the line for the players, and just have a bit of fun. Hera is a very fast player. Dave is a huge fanboy, as am I, and I'm excited to see how he'll perform against MBL.
Military engagements are also very different on fast speed. You don't have time to micro your units around. Like you gotta learn your patrols for fast speed engagements.
Hera's gonna lame MBL, and I'm fairly certain MBL knows he's there because he's getting loom. And
no, yeah, he doesn't want to take. I think he knows he can't take the board. It's not worth his time.
Yeah.
And now he's laughing.
I think he might be laughing because he just saw his golds.
Oh, that might be it.
Yeah, because he just scouted his golds. Okay, now he goes to get the board. Hera is out to win, man, but there's no way Hera can block that.
No, it's too close.
So we don't have, even as casters, we don't have as much time to talk about things. So we won't put as much focus onto the small details of each map, I guess. But MBL, while he has bad golds and stones, his wall off is really nice with the houses.
I like it. I like getting the early walls down, especially with slabs. If you can get your farming eco secure, you're set for the rest of the game, basically. I saw a battle between these two. I think it might have been Yucatan yesterday.
Ooh.
And they were both Slav. It was a Slav mirror.
Okay.
Or no, it wasn't Yucatan. It was something with a big marsh in the middle and jungle on either side.
Okay.
I don't know. Someone might be able to tell us. But it ended in like this super spammy Imperial War where everyone had Boyar and heavy demo and...
Really? That sounds exciting, man.
Well, it was, you know, it's Slav's Imperial, so it's OP on both sides.
Look at MBL's walls, man. He's full walling his base. And
I think it's smart on fast speed. You don't have time.
Yeah.
You don't have time to pay attention to stuff.
Well,
let's get it walled early.
Hera's going for his traditional scouts. He does this a lot. And he will need his barracks, and then he'll build his stable. There we are, and Hera will have no way of getting through the walls. MBL, he needs to wall this. If he doesn't wall it, wow, so fortunate. Hera could have killed that villager.
It's fully walled now.
It's crazy.
Completely walled, and Hera's in feudal age. It's like, good luck, bro. What are you gonna do?
I think MBL is trying to fast castle this one. He's actually, I don't like the gold he's going to. He's going to the neutral or the secondary golds. But it's the forward one, and Hera's just scouted that.
I mean, if this was a normal speed game and everything was normal, Hera right now should come forward tower.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna do it anyway.
Wow.
He's gonna do it right now.
I made a Twitch account just so I can donate to you.
So, great reaction. Scouts, they're running into walls, but with the tower up, Hera could possibly break through. MBL trying to fast castle. It's doable with Slab farmers, but he is lacking some food, Dave. He's only at 500 food. He spent a lot of his villagers' time walling up.
Man, he's fine, man. He's got 5 vills on berries, 4 on farms.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, will he have enough golds? He sees the tower going up. Oh, it's going to be so close. He just needs 200 to advance. He can always go to the other golds. This is so... Dude, this is just spiraled out of control. It is steamrolled.
Steamballed.
Steamballed. Yeah. He has just enough gold if he garrisons.
Yeah, but he's making extra villas, so he's going to delay a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like Hera's position a lot more.
You can see with MBL the effect that the speed change has.
Yeah.
He's got 2 vills idle. They're finally making farms now.
Fast speed's all about aggression. Hera hasn't spent any time walling up at home. His eco's wide open. He's looking to get in, and he's building another tower. I love it.
MBL's gonna click up soon now, I think, right?
He needs the gold.
Oh, he needs 10 gold. He doesn't have a market. Nothing, man. He's got to build a mining camp over there on the left side.
Yeah. Well, he had villagers with gold in their hand, but I think he retasked them. Because he had 9 in one villager's hands and 3 in another villager's hands.
Yeah, he's making the mining camp now. He's got 10 gold. That's such a that's
sucks.
an avoidable mistake there. He should have gone to that main gold to begin with.
Yeah, and this can change so quickly, and MBL spent so much of his villagers' time walling up. Hera is getting fletching. That's probably mainly for his towers, of course, and he's looking to build more. Okay.
So MBL's on the way to Castle Age. Hera's not even close.
No.
But Slabs, if he sends them to gold right now, Slabs can click up fairly soon.
Yep. I think he also has the wheelbarrow upgrade, so keep that in mind. I could be wrong on that. If he expects knights, MBL won't have a large economy to spam knights with lots of upgrades, so what what Hera could do is just make a ton of defensive spears. But as you know, it's very hard to follow everything because it's in fast speed.
He's stonewalling too. He's getting that stonewall ready to go.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's the most annoying thing when you place a wall and you try and go diagonal and it goes in a L shape. That's the worst.
Like, that's like when new players ask, like, why do pro players never drag their walls? It's like, that's why.
Yeah. Because then you have to click them all. Oh,
yeah,
God.
You want a diagonal wall, and all of a sudden you got a giant L shape across your base. It's like, that's the reason.
So MBL could go... He's kind of gone full China style here. Send a few knights into Hera's base. Hera's trying to stonewall. He's still very open. That's a lot of base to stonewall.
Ooh, the tower is hitting those vills making the house. Okay, they're going to get it down.
Yeah.
And the market's going to go down as well. Good delaying tactic from MBL. He didn't let him in. He didn't lose a villager.
Yeah, seriously. It's still 0 kills, 0 deaths. And this is so impressive. Everything's moving so quickly. And now Hera's making the spears, Dave. But the question is, will MBL be able to avoid the spears and get in? Oh, Hera thinks it's closed off on the left, Dave. It's not. There's a hole there. So that could hurt him. Oh, he needs to scout that. Oh, he's going to scout it right now. Okay. Man, it's so impressive how many things they're able to do.
I always found playing RM on fast speed or like Europe or whatever, it made me faster.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's making both of these players faster.
Well, Hera thrives with speed, man. That's why he wins games. He said that when he plays versus someone like Viper, the reason like someone like Viper or Yo would beat him is because they invite the pressure, but a lot of other players... Like, he can force them to make mistakes with his speed.
Yeah.
So, Hera generally wins because of his speed. And he's walled up his whole base too, man. And he's on his way to Castle Age. So, this is a very close game.
Yeah, the only concern I have for him is his gold, but MBL not going into range units yet.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sending one villager forward, though. She's on a mission, man. Where's she going?
What? Oh, he's gonna chop the tree.
He's gonna chop the straggler tree in the wall up to the right.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, so normally you want to wall behind this. Hera has used that one straggler tree as part of the wall. MBL has sent a villager forward, the hero villager, to chop the tree, palisade it, and then send the units in.
She's coming, man. She's coming. Hera was into his base, and now he's losing a few knights at the back, I think.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be in here. Hera doesn't see it.
He
and
has
now
to know
there's
now.
A villain with a monastery coming up at the back and knights coming down.
Those quick walls, though, man. That's disgusting.
That's insane.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting. Hera quick walls in all of his villagers. Gold should be. Oh!
The quick wall!
Wait!
He dropped them!
Yo! The plays! We had the one villager sneak. She's building a monastery now. Hera, with the speed and the knowledge, the know-how to trap those knights in there. What a freaking play!
I love this so much. Let's play everything on fast.
I know.
Let's go.
Seriously, best of 11, man.
And a barracks coming down now from MBL, so he's gonna go Pikeman Monastery, which is not a bad push, but Hera, I think, knows this, and he's going Pikeman of his own.
The big issue for Hera is he's way behind in Vil count. MBL has somehow been able to get to 2 TCs, 56 villagers, and he has honestly held well at his base. He's lost a few knights, but he hasn't taken any eco damage.
Well, you say somehow, but it's already 25 and a half
I know,
minutes
that's
into the
true,
game,
yeah.
And he has slabs, right?
Yep.
So there's no somehow about it. It's just faster than we're used to.
I wonder if Hera is expecting this base to be in the back. Probably not. He knows that the villager chopped through and he's rewalled it, but he does not know there's a base back there.
Well, he should see the deer running away, but I doubt he's...
I was gonna say, there's a million other things to look
there's
at.
a siege workshop coming down in MBL's base now from Hera, and he's got monks of his own.
Wow. So, defensive pikes, offensive pikes from MBL, a few scorpions, new TCs now coming up for Hera, and he did kill those trapped knights off if you guys didn't see that. Let's keep in mind that Hera also has a nice forward position with those towers, denying resources.
And the hill.
Yeah.
The hill is a big thing. Like, MBL doesn't have a hill. Hera, if he gets that... Oh, it's an outpost. Okay, if he gets something down on his hill in his base, he should be able to hold this.
MBL can't take stones, so normally you'd fall back to a defensive castle. He can't build a defensive castle because his stones are behind these towers. Wow. And now MBL pushes in on Hera's base. Hera repositions wood lines, and he might need a castle there or something to defend from that.
I think a bunch of towers should work for Hera, and then if he has enough res, which it doesn't look like he'll have anytime soon, maybe even getting guard tower would be a good play for him.
Well, certainly going to be awkward for him. He is pushing MBL's TC, and MBL's also having resource problems. Wow, MBL found that gold on the left. Just the amount of scouting that he's had in such a fast game is impressive.
And Hera losing a Mangonel at the front, I don't think he can focus on both sides at once, especially with the speed. It's just taking an effect on him. But same with MBL, he tossed away a few pikemen into the monks there.
I like MBL's situation with economy a bit more. His position is, well, at home it's tough, but offensively it's nice. So I don't know. This is a close game, man.
Those farms you'd never usually see from Hera either. The ones in his base.
Yeah.
You never usually see something like that.
Those are the farms we make in normal speed, Dave.
Yeah, I know. Don't mind me.
Well, 2 separate bases now. A bit of a base trade. Hera's Siege Workshop is going to get destroyed pretty quickly here. He goes for the repair. Let's see. He'll have time for one Mangonel to hop out of this.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh, there it is.
And he misses with the first shot. They both see it. Both went for attack grounds.
Oh, he could get a good one here. He could get a juicy one. No, MBL is going to split around.
Yeah.
Another Siege Workshop coming up from Hera now, but he might lose that TC. But he's under MBL's TC with pikemen.
Wow, the micro.
Attention.
The micro with the Mangonels, man. Look at that. Hera gets 2 kills.
And is he going to get a third? Oh, so close.
The repair villagers there now. Another shot coming in. Oh my god! This is awesome. And more towers now from Hera inside MBL's base. Fast speed is the bomb. I love it. I love it. Can MBL ever get to Imp? Because if he's able to use his Vil advantage towards the Imperial Age and go like Capt Ram Halb, then he probably wins. But he does not have the eco for it, Dave. He has the Vils, but they're so inefficient.
getting denied off those farms was massive, and here come the monks! No! Not the monks!
Oh no! Oh god, well, you know, it does, you do make mistakes in the fast speed, guys,
Here comes the Mangonel again from Hera as well.
Nice
Might
job.
break down a versus 2, but great attack round from MBL.
Yeah, man. Well, don't really know how to call this one at the moment. All of Hera's golds are forward and MBL's in the back of his base, but I like MBL's position a lot more. He does have more villagers. He has a lot more military. More Mangonels, which is extremely important in this Mangonel war, and Hera could be in trouble. Oh god, those villagers.
Oh, jeez. He's garrisoning as soon as the TC is strong enough, but there goes this Mangonel, and GG, man.
Wow.
It's hard. It is so hard to manage on this level.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Going up by just even 0.5 of a speed.
Well, it definitely showed us that this series will be very close. I love that, man. I love that. I don't even know how long the YouTube video would be, like 10, 12, 13 minutes, but that was sick. And this whole series, if it continues on this fashion, will be exciting.
That was...
What a fun game.
That was really solid, dude.
Yeah, the sneak build, that was amazing.
Yeah. Like I said, on fast speed, you focus less on the idols, focus less on the inefficiencies, and more on how much pressure you can put on your opponent.
Yep, definitely. If that was normal speed, a lot of what happened there we would have been stressing over, but not the case. Yeah. There's the KD. MBL did have more economy after the walls and the hold. And guys, we will be moving on to game 2. I have no clue how I'm going to upload this to YouTube. So I might do like one whole video, or since that one was so special, I might do this as a single video. If I do, then the whole series will be in the video description. And I'll probably be uploading some more as well. So yeah, real quick before they start game 2, I want to go through and give some shout outs to people. JB donated $28 to the stream. He said he found me on YouTube. He's been watching for months now. Used to play this game like 10 years ago. But because of you, I am now enjoying it again. You do a great job. I made a Twitch account just so I could donate to you. Thanks for the great content. Thank you, JB. The words mean so much there, man. That's awesome. Anarchist, Greeper, and Glipglop, and Freeloading. Guys, thank you for the subs and resubs.
Did Freeloading get a gift sub, or does he just have an inaccurate name?
No, he didn't get a gifted sub. He resubbed. It is Prime though, so technically it's like Freeloading.
His mom's account or something.
Yeah, there you go, Freeloading. Okay. So 50 seconds, 50 fast speed seconds until the game starts, and they can pick any civ except Slavs. T90 is Bay. Well, that's a Twitch name if I've ever seen one. What's up, T90 is Bay? I'm gonna guess Frank's War. I was way wrong. I was way wrong. All right.
Mongols aren't too far off, man. Not too far off from Frank's.
Wow, these guys are close together. Welcome, guys. We have game number 2 in a fast speed war. Hera and MBL. Oh shoot, the colors are flip-flopped. Oh god, this is gonna be annoying. So I gotta get the colors back to where they were. I have MBL in the blue, just so you know. Celts for MBL in the north, and then Hera is already going out for the lames as Mongols in the red. MBL is tracking him. It was a fun first game, Dave. We're here in game 2, different civs.
Yeah, it was, I think action-packed would be doing that game a disservice.
Yeah,
if I
this
said
is
that.
true.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was nuts. And is Hera gonna go all the way around and not see MBL here?
Well,
he's expecting him way far away from where he is. Okay, now he's coming back.
Yeah, he did run right by that boar. Oh wait, he might have spotted it for a second. Oh, TC!
TC! No!
No, he's fine. MBL could lame Hera. Remember you said last game that they weren't going to lame in fast speed?
Well, it is MBL, so here we go. I think Hera should be able to see that, though. He sees the boar. Yeah. He sees it moving.
The funny thing is, he just missed out on seeing MBL's boar at the top of the hill. Can he block this? I don't think he has a chance.
I think he can block the boar. I don't think he can
Yeah,
block
MBL's
the
too
scout.
patient, man. He's so good with this. Look at that. Made it look so easy. Let's see if Hera gets lucky. Oh, look. There we go. There we go. He can see MBL's boar now. Get to the top of the hill and steal it right back.
I just think I will. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, I know pig. I know pig. And both down a pig and they'll just boar swap, I guess. Always tastes better when it's someone else's. Can MBL block this? No way.
He could probably delay the boar.
He could block
if
the
Hera's
boar.
not patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, but blocking the scout is not. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Oh!
Loses a lot of HP there.
Yeah.
That's important.
That's a big deal. Now, I wonder which is more important. MBL got his boars faster. It's actually the first boar that Hera got, and he's Mongols. So, normally Mongols would be up faster because they hunt so quickly. I don't know if that'll be the case now. Interesting.
I don't know. I think if he tasks enough villagers on there, he will be. Because just look at the boar meat from the first boar.
It's already
with
done.
2 villagers on it on fast speed. Yeah, it's getting destroyed.
So I played a fast speed. Actually, I played 2 fast speed Hun Wars versus Hera last night, and surprise, surprise, he destroyed me. But he said never go archers in fast speed because archers you can't micro them. You know, it's better to go with horse units. So I think we'll see a lot of horse units unless MBL doesn't share that opinion, because he's going to gold and maybe thinking about the standard man-at-arms.
If you're going crossbows, yeah, I think that's a mistake.
Yeah.
Going crossbows.
Honestly, we could see a lot of since forwards will have success in fast speed, a lot of pikeman siege. Just like last game. That would be strong from MBL. It's like play heavy and really heavy into spears, which MBL normally does. Then in Castle Age, go with pikes and siege versus Mongols.
Yeah, you go like a double barracks
Yeah.
pikeman. And Hera's actually taking gold with 1 villager. She's already been back once.
I think it's for bloodlines. So you need 100 gold for bloodlines. So I think that he doesn't want to invest into a mining camp there. Let's see if he gets to 100. It'll definitely be a stable that he builds here in a second.
Sending a weak villager out too against MBL.
It's one of those things, if you click, if you don't send that villager somewhere else immediately, you just got to commit to it.
Yep.
Oh, MBL's going to lose the scout, I think. Maybe not. Hera wants it. He's chasing it down. MBL's like, nope, I'm getting out of here. That's amazing. And here come the militia, which Hera did see. Hera is aware. Hera's still chasing the scout. Oh, and he's trying to kill the farms too. Oh my god. I love it. Man-at-arms incoming.
There they are. They're Celt man-at-arms too. They're speedy buggers. And there's no one under the TC for Hera to garrison.
Oh, good point. Yeah, he tried to wall to the TC. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses he had to build.
Look at these walls, man.
So fast.
He's gonna trap him in again, maybe.
What? Oh,
Trap him in.
He did, but there's vills in there, man. This is not good. Oh
He's
god.
Gotta get him out and then re-wall again. No, he's trying. He's trying, man. He's trying.
Well, there's another woman in there, so he just lost a ton of vills. But hey, he
outplayed himself.
He's gonna tower it now. Style points. He gets style points for that. I give him a 7 out of 10. Now, normally that would be GG, but I don't necessarily think that's GG in fast speed.
No.
You can make up for it.
You know, just even forgetting to send your military forward for like an extra 30 seconds is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like anytime you delay, it really hurts you a lot more in fast speed than it does in normal speed.
Yeah, and MBL is now going for spears, which is not a very mobile choice. Hera, they just passed each other there for a second. Hera might go to stone defensively, go into a bunch of defensive
MBL's
towers.
Coming out to gold too? Oh, Hera's gonna go to the other side. Okay, won't see that.
See, for me, MBL's playing this like you would in a normal speed game, but I don't know if it's going to work out for him, seeing how slow his civ is going spears. Hera's, you know Hera, man. He's going to find Vil picks.
Yeah, but it works both ways, man. MBL could make a bunch of spearmen and just flood them out.
Yeah, this is true.
Cover his base, and Hera's not going to have time to run around with the scouts. Like, he's almost being caught by these Celt spears.
Yeah.
They are speedy guys.
They are very speedy, and these are weak scouts, so he needs to avoid this and send in another group. And as he sends in the other scout, he sees more spears, and that MBL's building an archer range. Really strong stuff from MBL.
Yep.
Look at this spear, it's so fast.
They're crazy, dude. They're crazy. And Blacksmith archer range coming down from MBL. He's got lots of gold. He just doesn't have anything to spend it on.
Yeah. Well, I think that this would normally be where Hera would mix in his own archers, and he's adding an archer range. He needs something to counter the spearmen, and then his scouts can do the job. Wow, okay.
I think if you're going to go into archers and crossbows, you almost need to go crossbow knights. Like a mix of the two, right?
Yeah, crossbow knights, just for the, I guess, mobility. There's a lot of real estate between the players with golds, and that hill that Hera's sitting on right now could possibly decide the game. If MBL takes that, I don't see how Hera can kill MBL with all the resources he has there. But if Hera takes it, MBL could be in trouble.
Hera's still not with bloodlines, so your theory was...
Yeah, I know. I think that's why, but we'll have to ask him later on.
I guess he didn't plan on losing 3 villagers to the men-at-arms.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that. And I like the fact he's adding archers now. He's almost forced to. And MBL should hit Castle Age faster at this rate because he had so many farms earlier. So it's up to Hera to do damage.
MBL's going to be in trouble, though, with these archers coming forward and scale barding coming in now from Hera. Still doesn't have bloodlines, but if Hera takes that hill...
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's bad news bears.
It's amazing how quickly these units move. Like, their reaction time is pretty insane, and Hera just needs to wait for fletching, a few more archers, and then he can take that. MBL's only on one range, man. This is so eco-heavy, so light on military. There we go. There's the second range. MBL needs more military.
And in a normal game, he would have dropped that a lot sooner because he was floating tons of wood, but when you're microing like this, you just don't have the time.
Yeah, and Hera looks away for a second, loses 3 scouts there. Oh god, and I think MBL can hold this, man. Really impressive.
No, Hera's gonna win this. Watch.
Think so?
Yeah, he's gonna push him back here.
So he attacks the archers for a moment, and he's trying to tempt the spears forward. So Hera can use his archers to kill the spearmen. MBL's about to click up, and he is going for a second barracks. So maybe pikes and archers. MBL's on the way to Castle Age. Hera needs to do something. Oh!
Hera, pull him back! Pull him back, son!
Oh god, that was really bad.
Come on, man!
Well, MBL is just inviting the pressure on himself now.
Why are the villagers coming for? Is he gonna tower the stone now?
Seems like he knows he's behind. He knows MBL's probably up.
He can push forward right now, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's only spearmen if he focuses down the archers.
Yeah, but MBL has an equal number, right? Let's see. Good micro from Hera there. There we go. There we go. MBL has to leave because of the tower. MBL has to build his own tower. And Hera will continue with more. He's already on stone. This is good for Hera. Lots of military on the field for him.
Just keep the military there and put another tower right on top of that barracks. Yeah,
oh.
There you go. Oh, he's gonna go in? Okay. Okay, and he's in to the back with the scouts. He's into the woodline with the... Oh, here come the Vil picks.
Now, will the tower go up? I think the tower will go up. MBL is really under pressure.
Jesus. And he's got the hill now, too.
Yeah. Build more towers.
No,
he should tower the farm space on the right or the gold on the left.
Yeah, I think the gold on the left is a better bet. The farm space is going to get hit by those archers, but I guess MBL's distracted with the army. He's not going to take down the Vils.
MBL needs siege, the tower. And MBL can't make siege because he doesn't have the gold.
Good pressure from Hera.
Yeah, seriously, and it was at the exact moment he needed it as well. If he would have waited a second longer, the crossbows would have been upgraded, the pikemen or the spears would have been upgraded.
Where is MBL going with these villagers? Is he going to Hera's gold at the front? What is happening with these Vils going forward?
This would be the second game. Forward siege again? Does he see a gold there? I don't know.
He sees 1 gold, like Hera's secondary
in
his base.
He's building siege workshop. Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh my god. No, that's right next to Hera's farmers.
Oh, that's hilarious. Will Hera notice?
Dude, Hera's not going to see that. You've got to be kidding me.
The farms all expire too, but the... Oh, man.
Hera won't see it. And we have a forward barracks and siege workshop, so MBL will do exactly what he did in game 1. Now, Hera's just sent more villagers to stone, so perhaps he's thinking castle. And he will probably make a few knights alongside his crossbows. Oh, will he scout this back area, Dave?
He's coming back. Stream cheat?
I mean,
He's coming back.
it seems,
Man.
yeah, I know, obviously, but it's just how impressive these guys are. Oh, he sees it. He sees it. Okay. And he's into MBL's eco. And MBL's in big trouble economically now. But he,
yeah, good gate on that gold, and now he's gonna bring the mangonel over.
Hera will micro his heart out there on the hill, but
I think Hera needs to go into that wood line, just kill as many villas as he can, I think.
yeah, but it's Hera. Hera's gonna try and dance this one out. And he's doing a hell of a job, man.
Oh my god, man, he's killing the army from
What? Will he kill the Mangonel? Oh god, that's so much focus. Yeah. Well, meanwhile, I think he'll kill MBL's forward. So, totally worth it for him. Hera has a Vil lead, he'll kill the Mangonels, he'll kill the pikemen, and soon he'll build a castle. So, a Hera coming close in game 1, but eventually getting pushed back by MBL. He's the one who took the initiative now.
Why are you making the castle there?
Well, I guess to deny the Mangonels from doing anything. Super weak eco. I noticed that MBL has more eco than Hera. Hera has a lot of T90 farms.
Yeah,
Very
and
weak
Hera's
economy.
making a TC in the middle of the map. Like his base isn't the greatest for dropping TCs, but
No.
I don't think that's the best position.
Nice micro from MBL, trying to get some value out of this. That's pretty good considering. But I wonder if Hera makes Castle Age Mangadai now.
I think he does. You have to produce from every production building you have, I think. He'll make them eventually.
Yep. Well, right now he's trying to correct the economy problem. He's added his third town center next to the castle. He has TCs all over the map, but he has good forward pressure, good control. He knows MBL doesn't have mobility, so perhaps they're going to have some peace for a couple minutes as they fix their economy problems. No one moving
Mangonel
out.
from Hera on the front, taking out the Mangonel from MBL and defending his towers as well.
MBL moving
Here
in
come
with
the pikes in.
That Mangonel's dead. Well played. But by the time MBL gets enough siege and pike to push that first tower that went up, I think Hera will be forward with skirmishers and knights, and maybe Mangadai.
Yeah, he's got some Mangadai garrison, so that's going to be a nice counter against the Mangonels from MBL.
62 Vils versus 48. Hera definitely with the lead. Not something that MBL can't come back from. Especially with so many Mangonels and pikes. I mean, he will go right to that new TC from Hera if he wins this hill. Hera needs to display his micro yet again here.
Here it comes. Good enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's as good as it gets, I guess. Oh, man. You know what? His tower and Mangadai might snipe the next one. Let's see.
I wouldn't send those Mangadai in like that. Yeah.
Yeah, probably not the best idea. But it's... Again, it's Hera, so he thinks it's a great idea. Nobody else would have microed on that hill earlier in fast speed.
I think Hera needs ballistics here. I think that's really important in these games.
Yeah, he
So
needs his own
upgrades that
Mangonels
save
too.
you- yeah, any upgrade that saves you microing time, I think is very, very important here.
Yeah, because you don't need... The difference when you have ballistics is you just run, you dodge and then stop, and it fires.
Yeah.
And it's always accurate, whereas if you... When he was microing before, he had to dodge and click the unit he wanted to hit. But dude, MBL, if he controls that hill, he controls so much of his map.
Yeah, but if those... all it takes is those pikemen to get cleared up, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, all 5 of those Mangonels are... And if Hera takes one shot and deletes this Mangonel,
Yeah.
he could get like 3 of them.
Delete it! Okay, there we go.
Oh,
he got
he did!
one. He got one. And the Mangadai are also looping around into MBL's eco. They haven't found any... Okay, they'll find a few kills.
Smart play from Hera to delete that. You
Yeah.
rarely see that in games.
He's going to be
Didn't really
extremely
benefit.
annoying in MBL's eco. Look at this. MBL, look how quickly he loses those Vils. It was a quick reaction, but it was not quick enough. And now the Mangadai are going right back into his wood line. Okay.
Oh, jeez, there's so many vills there, too. Oh, no, man.
Hit, run, hit, run, hit, run, hit, run. MBL's down to 59 villagers. Wow. And the micro from Hera. It's amazing. And now he'll probably go for the Mangonel 3-week Mangadai. All right. He gave up on it, but well played, man. I mean, at that point, it's probably best to give up on it.
He's got enough stone for another castle, too. He's going to put it up on that hill there.
Can he get another good Mangonel trade? Maybe?
He might be able to if MBL's not careful here. Oh, he's spreading out his Mangonels. Okay, that's nice.
Oh! Nice dodge. So, guys, I'll explain the Mangonel delete thing once we get a moment. Obviously, this is very fast. Oh, and Hera's on the way to Imp? What?
You can do that, man. Like, the resources are stacking up without these players realizing it.
Wow. Well, MBL certainly realizes that he's not on the way to Imp, and he's trying to push more, man, but I think the speed of Hera has really caught up with him now.
His 4th Siege Workshop coming down now, forward. He needs that one. Wow. Maybe he can do it. If he pushes hard enough, maybe he can wipe out Hera's eco. I don't know.
Well, all that Hera needs to do is wait for a few Mangadai upgrades, and he's probably won this game, right? His castles are protecting his eco, or at least in most areas. He does have a safe gold. 2 castles. Just needs to get Thumb Ring, Chemistry, Bracer, and...
That's a lot of... You're going to need a lot of Mangadai upgrades to fight that back, dude. If MBL's got 4 Siege Workshops...
That's true.
Like, like maybe if you have 40 Mangadai, maybe...
Well, I said that, and then I said that as I was looking away, and I looked back, and then I realized MBL is on 7 Mangonels, so it's going to be tough. Well, Hera is relocating. He's scouting around the map. He's found an extra gold on the right. I like the scouting he's gotten in. Thumb Ring is coming in and actually is canceled because it was in that archery range.
Look at how fast those die.
So
like, it's actually a legit strat for MBL to target the houses right now to make sure Hera's pop.
Yeah, just house the guy.
Yeah, he's not creating units, and even the blacksmith's gonna go down before Bracer.
Wow! I don't think that might not be something Hera realizes either.
Okay, but Hera can get all of these Mangonels if he ungarrisons the one in his siege workshop.
Oh my god.
MBL's got to be very careful. Here they come.
Oh, there's one shot. MBL needs to delete. He doesn't, and it just out micros him. Great micro from both players. And well played, Hera. Yeah.
Nice.
But Dave, no Bracer, no Thumb Ring on the Mangadai. Hera has not realized, but he still micros really well. My god, what a play.
And you can tell, like, they're just both so distracted. Look on the left, up near MBL's base, Hera's farming eco, next to his 2nd castle. Like, there's some stuff
again,
that just would never happen in a real game.
Yeah, unless it was me, of course. Unless it was me. Well played. Another amazing game. This whole series is going to be awesome. It's kind of hard to sum up games, but I think that this comes down to the speed of Hera. Because his Mangadai, his crossbows, his micro just won him this game.
I think aggression is going to win on these games. You saw it last game with MBL, and you saw it this game with Hera.
Yep.
It's just, like, Hera was putting so much aggression, even though MBL was up first. He went for crossbows, and he couldn't afford to put real aggression on Hera. And Hera luckily found that stuff in the back of his base.
Yeah.
Give him credit for that.
Yeah, he did. That could have changed the whole game because MBL would have had the hill. He could have denied the stone. He could have denied those golds too. Like, all those resources were close by that area. And that's not an easy thing to do, especially when it's so fast to just think, oh, you know what? I'm going to check the back of my base because he did this before. So as a refresher for those that might just be joining the stream, the reason we've done fast speed is because the games are extremely entertaining. Hera is also one of the fastest players, I think, in the game. It's currently 1-to-1 right now. And it's free civilization pick, you just can't repeat a civ. So that means no Mongols for Hera and no Slavs for either. We are going to make quick work of this, move along to game 3, because the players are starting, but Hera with eco lead in that one. I think where MBL went wrong was not making enough military and feudal, Dave, because he let Hera get that hill. He was way too focused on his economy, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely agree.
Okay, so the Mangonel thing. So there are hill vantages in Age of Empires. So like if you're at the top of a hill, you're doing 25% more damage firing downhill. If you're at the bottom of a hill, firing uphill, you're doing 25% less damage. So with that difference, when you're at the bottom firing uphill...
No.
What?
When you're firing uphill, you're not doing 25% less damage. They're taking 25%.
Yes, correct. So anyway, since they take 25% less damage, even if you have a direct shot, you would not kill their Mangonel firing uphill. So that's why players delete their Mangonel. And what that does is that negates that hill advantage, and it does normal damage and kills it. It's really one of many interesting little things in Age of Empires 2. Alright guys, welcome to game number 3 in a fast speed series. This is a best of 11 between Hera and MBL. Yet again, I need to switch the colors because I was an idiot and started with the wrong ones. MBL's in the blue. He's playing as the Huns, a fast mobile civ. And then we have Berbers for Hera. Awesome stuff.
I think Huns are... I have a suspicion that on fast speed matches, Huns are the best civ.
I think so too, because it's so easy to play with them. So flexible. You don't get housed. Yeah.
You don't have to build those houses all the time, yeah.
All right, well...
But we never know. Maybe Berbers can do something here.
Well, if Berbers get to Camel Archer, they destroy Huns, I think. But then again, Camel Archers are something you need a lot of economy to justify. And in Feudal Age, you won't be able to think about Camel Archers. You have to wait till late game.
And also, Hera's golds are not in the optimal position to be going for gold units. So we'll see how he can secure those.
Honestly, this has been kind of refreshing to cast Dave, because it's different for us. I'm not spending any time talking about like every single gold pile and every single stone pile. We're just kind of waiting for the action to start, you know?
And it's going to start in about 3 minutes. So go ahead, take a break, go to the washroom, grab a drink.
Yep. There's somebody who's been on the fence about getting up to grab a beer out of their fridge. And then
if you're waiting right now, like you better go now, buddy.
There's some guy's like, "Oh shit," he makes a run for it. All right. Well, I think a good thing as far as maps goes is maybe have everything in the same spot. That could be seen as a negative, but if you have one area to focus on and defend, it can actually be quite nice. So maybe MBL's starting position is good because that wood line and all of his golds are in the same spot. Of course, if he loses it, then he's screwed.
He's also pushing deer.
Man,
maybe one more and then go scout, because it's important to know that Hera is so close to you.
So one of my favorite things is to play fast speed Huns. It's fun because you can play 5 games in the time of 2, and it's very aggressive. And so when I play and I try and push deer, I always miss out on finding my sheep or something. Something crucial I miss out on, because you have to do it all perfectly. Alright. Well, MBL is coming forward. They didn't try and lame each other this time. And Hera is actually the first to wall. That's a first as well. Already making palisades at minute 7.
Maybe he's learned.
Yeah.
He doesn't... maybe he knows Huns is just trouble. He doesn't want to have to deal with it.
Well, MBL makes his presence known. He attacks the Vil and leaves.
Berbers definitely have the advantage on Huns when you're fighting in a choke point.
Yeah, this is true. Well, Berbers and Huns play out similarly in Feudal Age, Archers and Scouts. Most likely, we'll see the Scouts choice from both of them. I think this is a smart wall from Hera, because now he knows the pressure will be coming on the front. 2 back stones as well. Wow, he's really walling up. He's walling the back. Okay. MBL with no walls, so he has a stronger eco. We'll have slightly more resources in the bank going into the Scout War.
What is... Hera sees that the stuff goes to the cliff, right? Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Maybe he just didn't want to deal with the scout from MBL wandering around back there.
Yeah, because it's possible that if he was walling that up and MBL's scout was there, MBL could delay it and pick off the Vil. Especially when he hits Feudal. Like, MBL might see this now. Yeah, look. That villager... Well, if it wasn't a Berber Vil, would die. But she's fast, so she'll run. And she'll be fine.
Run away! No, don't fight it!
Why is he fighting that?
Can't fight the power.
Why is he fighting that?
It might win!
What?
Come back for it for sure. Oh, what?
What? Oh my god, the plays from Hera. What a play, man. That villager will just go farm in peace now, as she has earned her retirement. Man.
She should be like missing limbs and stuff. That's 1/40th of a villager there.
Well, look at the quick walls from Hera. Tries to quick wall out the spear. That spear is not even an issue for him. So all of the pressure that MBL might send is going to be right next to the stable and berries of Hera. Well played at the start, keeping in mind that we've seen this before. The person who walls has a weaker economy, so MBL should be able to send a little bit more pressure in.
And Scout's already out from Hera, so he's going to be fully walled here.
Wow. All right. And MBL has an awful base to secure, an awful base to wall. Does know that most of the pressure will be on this part of the screen, but it's Hera, man. He's going to find an area.
MBL also floating a lot of wood. He just dropped 6 farms.
Yeah, man. I noticed that Hera built farms before Horsepower. That's quite bad, actually. So possibly because I mean, it's not bad for you. I would say it's bad for you if you get past an hour and a half, but 10 minutes isn't a big deal for you. It's bad for them, though.
Yeah, but it's fast speed, man. They don't have time to worry about Horse Color.
My point is that he was walling. That's
most overrated tech in the game.
Don't listen to Dave, guys. Horse Color is very important. I told the stream that I didn't cast, but I watched that one game, and the whole time I'm sitting here in my office spectating, and I'm screaming, "Get Horse Collar!" He got it an hour and 20 minutes into the game.
Shut up, man. MBL's coming forward. It's more important.
Yeah, more important. Here
Tower,
he comes.
Right in between. That's a good tower. That is a good tower. Right on the wood line, in between the 2 golds. And Hera knows it's coming. Okay.
And
MBL's got more vills.
And Hera can see the lumber on the backs, and there's a hill there. So he can get some vill picks. Oh, MBL's in trouble. He has to run from this. He loses 1. Wow. Great counter tower from Hera. Delays this, keeps MBL out, and MBL's done a good job, man. He only lost a vill there, sent his spear back. My word, these guys are good. Oh, and
he's gonna lose another scout.
Hera lost a vill too.
Scouts, I think, or just only scouts. You have to mix in a ton of spears on this.
It's MBL, man. So like, typically MBL would have like 8 spears. He's gonna have 15 in a second. Just wait. That was my one tell in the Hidden Cup with MBL, was the amount of spears that he made. He's known for it. And good micro for MBL, despite Hera being full walled. And more vills coming forward, what?
Nice. Put a tower on the farms there, right beside that house maybe.
Oh my god, he's gonna do that for sure. Yeah, well played. What is happening here? MBL.
And Hera's villagers ungarrisoned from the tower.
Oh!
No!
Wow!
Man, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. She's dead.
Hera could be in big trouble here. He's lost so many vills. He's just reacted to that. He's fighting with his own vills. MBL's microing with the spears, microing with the scouts.
The tower's gonna go up. The tower is gonna go up here.
Is it?
It should.
Yeah, it should. Oh my god.
Lots of spears though from Hera. Oh my. More villagers coming forward.
Oh my god. And MBL just wants to finish the next tower. I think if MBL repairs this main tower, it's gonna go down. What in the world?
MBL is simultaneously coming in on the other side. Doesn't have the stone to make another tower yet, though.
I think that Hera might be fine here.
MBL's coming with more villagers.
Oh my god, and Hera's taking so many shots to the tower now. Look at him trying to micro the weak bills, though. Well played.
And he's coming out to batter the tower on his gold as well, so he's taking all of them down. There's so many. It's a party.
What is happening?
Me to this?
Oh, my wrist hurts so much. Imagine the clicks, man. Imagine the clicks with the bills. And MBL's retreating! MBL's retreating! And Hera has Berber villagers. He's chasing him. What? Oh my god, what are we seeing? Hera, they all have weak units. They need to go back home, man. Hera's gonna lose some vills as he runs away. My word. And MBL's coming right back for more.
got more spearmen now. Like, at what point do you get forging for this, man? That's what you need.
I think you should do it soon. Yeah, seriously, get that blacksmith up. Get fletching.
Hera's getting a
Get
blacksmith
forging.
up right now. MBL's floating a lot of wood here.
Yeah.
And oh, MBL, if he gets this tower down again, it's going to be problems for Hera. But I think Hera can batter this down before it even goes up.
Oh, we got scale mail coming in for Hera, so he's getting the spear upgrades. He's fighting with his vills. He's building his own defensive tower. He's double-clicked all his vills, Dave.
No!
Unless this was intentional.
It might help him. He needs more villagers in the fight.
Dude, he has so many weak vills. He's so dead. Hera's gonna lose so many vills. Bro, look at the HP on Hera's units. That's so bad.
Look at the kill death. Ridiculous.
How is the
It's
KD
like,
so similar? Wow.
it's stupid, man. And Hera doesn't even care about weak vills. He's just sending them all in at the moment. Each player is microing like crazy
I know.
here. And MBL's sending more villagers forward as well.
I mean, it's really just a matter of time. It's really just a matter of time. Like, 30 vills for Hera, man. Okay, here he has his own tower. I don't know what's happening right now. I want to say MBL is the lead because of the vill count. He does have forging. My word. The KD
I think
is going into MBL's favor now as well.
it's done. It's done for Hera
Yeah.
now. He's too far behind. He's got the higher score though, so maybe he thinks.
Yeah, maybe he thinks he's not as far behind as he really is. MBL did an exceptional job, man. To do the amount of damage he did, and to have an eco running behind that is exceptional. On gold at the moment, the amount of farms he is running, Hera, he sent all of his farmers. But maybe Hera sticks it out like you said because of the score.
That was nutty.
That was crazy. The amount of clicking they had to do just hurts me thinking about it. My goodness.
And Hera, I think Hera, he got the armor, but he didn't get forging.
Yeah, I
for
think
this
the
year.
attack would be better there, right?
Yeah, MBL got forging, but still, he lost a lot of vills very easily.
That was nuts. I mean, at one point, MBL retreats. Hera chases. Hera retreats. MBL chases. When do you see that, man? When do you see that? Now
and
imagine
MBL
Vivi with
picked up-
these settings, bro. Goodness.
I don't think Vivi's. I don't think Vivi is as fast as Hera and MBL are here.
Well, Hera, the reason I got this idea was because Hera said he wanted to play versus Vivi fast speed again. I think the last time they did it, Vivi won 2-1 versus Hera, but it was still like, it was just as messy, you know.
MBL going to Castle Age, trying to tower at the back there.
Yep.
And trying to get those spears in. The woman opened the gate, but couldn't get him in there.
So, you think Maganel's for MBL again? Or just Knights and Cav Archers, just do what the Huns do best?
I have a suspicion that Hera will resign when he sees MBL.
Good point. Good point. It's not like Hera's anywhere close.
Especially, I think, to be honest, I think MBL gets, as soon as he gets up, gets Pikeman and Arson. He just starts going in.
That's your prediction, Pikeman and Arson. That would be great.
I think that's what he should do.
That's what you would
Gets up
do.
to that tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sending more villagers forward for more towers. I don't like that tower placement. You should probably position it on the other side. Yeah. He realizes where his opponent's getting wood from. Shouldn't matter, though, because Hera's too far behind in economy. There's also a hole in Hera's wall, so the Knights could
Hera
run right
knows
in.
this is coming.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
he can see
clairvoyant or
that.
something.
Yeah, he could see that. Will he try and
Oh,
hold?
did he... Yeah, I guess so. He's gonna get the tower up first.
He's also full walled, so Knights can't get in.
And he's almost up to Castle Age, too.
He's also Berbers, so could make cheap camels? I mean, it's possible. MBL will have a pretty big eco lead, but he loses 2 vills. Oh, but you know what? I don't see how Hera can keep these Knights out if they attack the walls. Hera has the quick wall behind, but there's a tower there.
I think if he puts one stone wall there...
Transfer.
Stone wall!
Send
stop!
another vill.
Palisades!
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Look at how quick those vills are.
And
They're
look,
faster than the Knights.
this is over, man. MBL's gonna flood him with Knights. This is over. What a game,
No, it's
though.
fine. It's fine.
Well played. Crazy how easy they make this look. MBL adding town centers.
Does Hera have stone for a castle or something? Well, he's going to, so maybe he's banking everything on the castle.
But when you're so many villas behind, man, you don't have gold access. Camel archers aren't going to save you. Fun game, man. Fun game. I wonder how much the building houses really distracts you as a player here. You know, because MBL didn't have to think about that at all. It would be funny if MBL gets housed a ton next game because he's so used to playing as Huns. That could happen for sure.
I don't know, man. I think there was like 20 minutes ago is when Hera had enough houses for the current population.
This is true.
And he just kept losing villagers, so I'm not sure it affected him too much, to be honest.
Another tower from MBL to the north of the wood line. He has denied most wood lines from Hera. And Hera making camels, hoping that can save him, but he doesn't have enough upgrades. And a monk is not going to save him either. I think the end is near, and he'll realize that soon, and we'll go on to game number 4. Build the castle. The camel archers will save you. Build the castle. Oh, quick wall. Quick wall. Gate it. Oh, God. Yeah, that's trouble. That's trouble.
There's no way out. They've taken the bridge. There's no way out.
30 population. Hera still seems to think it's fine. He just wants to get the castle up. Oh! Wow.
Man, this is like, if you're ever going to use the T95 emote, boys, this is the time. Alright, GG.
Hera's probably laughing. I'm gonna bring these guys into TeamSpeak after the series to talk to them about it.
That moment where Hera had killed those 2 towers and there was literally 30 villagers making their way across the map. In the middle of the map, 30 villagers.
Ridiculous.
In feudal age.
Ridiculous. Yeah. Spears and villagers, new meta. Hera can't help but say lol after those games. And or after that game, sorry. And we're not finished. So 81 kills for MBL. I imagine the economy is probably ahead in every way. It was. I think that's been the key for MBL, having better economy. But the key for Hera has been the aggression. So perhaps he needs to try and win games in feudal age. Because MBL seems to be stronger once he gets eco rolling. But that would be all players, obviously. But
if you think about the first game, MBL put out quite a bit of aggression on Hera. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Man, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. So Hera obviously can choose Huns himself. MBL cannot choose Huns anymore. So who knows what the pick will be. I'm thinking Hera will choose Huns at some point, probably soon. Other civs that are good, strong mobile civs, like we've yet to see, like Malians would be good. Let's see, we've seen Slavs. Franks would be good. I'm just thinking knight civilizations, you know? Persians even could be decent. Anyway, while I have the time, because I don't have a ton of time in between games, thank you very much, Glipglop, for the 2-month resub. I agree, man. Games. Wait, no, I gave Glipglop a shout out, but thank you again, dude. It was Airbalimb. Airbalimb, thank you for the 3 months. Big Chimp, thank you very much. Glad you could catch the stream, man. Kanaho, thank you for the Prime sub. And Marvino, good to see you, man. Thank you for a whole year. All right. I think we should make this the best of 21. These games are going by too fast. Huns versus Berbers. So they've switched the civilizations. All right. I need to switch the colors. And welcome to game number 4 in a fast speed Age of Empires 2 series. Is everybody cool if I stick with blue and green? Or is that too confusing? I'll make it red. I was just sick of changing the colors every game. Whatever. We have Berbers for MBL. We have Huns for Hera. This is the matchup we saw last game, and it was pretty crazy. Lots of vills, lots of towers, lots of spears. What are you thinking, Dave? This is Hera's time to respond, I think.
Yeah, I think he can do it. And they're finally not right next to each other.
Yeah.
They're on either side of the map here. And Hera, his map is pretty open, but at least it's a good distance between him and MBL, and he's got 2 of the golds in the back, so maybe he can maybe he can make it happen.
So little fun fact for the viewers about Hera. Hera is the only player who is
15 months of
like
content
one of the
by my
best players in the
favorite
world,
streamer.
or in the
Cheers to
top
the
10 or
next
20, whatever,
15.
who uses WASD to move around the map. So when you watch him play, he uses WASD and he uses his mouse. It's really weird. So yeah, the fun fact about Hera, I've tried that, and it is incredibly hard, and I think it adds to his speed.
Usually when you see someone using the arrows to move across the map, and I don't want to offend anyone using arrows to move across the map, but usually when you see that, it's pretty indicative that they're at a lower skill level.
Exactly. And also Hera was top of the Voobly leaderboard with rated points at 15. That was when I first started casting. He's 18 now. So he's a very good player. He took a 1.5-year break, and I think he has the talent to be near the very top. And obviously he's shown beating MBL, who's definitely top 5, that he can do it.
Hera does this thing where he goes inactive for like 6 months, and then he comes back, and within a couple weeks, he's competing with the best players in the world.
Yep.
And he's been doing this for on and off for like 4 years now, I think.
Yep. Hera and I, so when I first started casting, every single day was Hera and MBL. Hera and MBL. A lot of the other players weren't active, and it was just constant Hun wars between these two, so they know each other well. I was talking to Hera last night, and we were talking about Leary. And Leary, and Hera goes, Leary is what I should have been. He has the potential that I had. I'm like, dude, you're 18. Like, what are you talking about?
Nah, I'm old man figures.
Yeah, seriously. Well, walls for MBL this time. So, in both the Berber Hun games, the Berber players walled up. Could be because of the maps. MBL has a pretty easy wall off here, but perhaps a sign that players are scared of the mobility that Huns have.
Mm-hmm. And Hera's not going for any walls of any kind. It'd be hard for him, to be fair. Like, take effort to wall this map.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see, after the best of 11, what the win rates are like with walls in this. Because more often than not, it seems like the players who wall aren't necessarily protected by them. Players just break right through the walls. So is it even worth it? I don't know.
It depends when you wall. Like, if you think about the one matchup between MBL and Hera.
Yeah.
MBL walled early and Hera pressed in, but Hera made stone walls.
Yes. Yeah.
He's going up to Castle Age, so maybe that's the time that you want to think about walling.
It's still crazy to me. I bet you a few people missed it. So spoilers, but in game 1, Hera fully stonewalled his base and MBL got in with a tree hop. That was amazing. And look at the uptimes, man. The uptimes, the scout fights now, they're both going to hit feudal age at the same time. And this starting scout is so important. MBL's losing this fight, and he'll probably lose his scout. Impressive. Pretty awful map for Hera in comparison, but he does have backstone and backwood. Gold could be worse, I suppose. MBL's gold and wood is super safe. He could easily wall this off.
Hera's got 2 golds in the back as well, so
yeah,
not a huge deal.
I just got PTSD because when I played Hera last night on fast speed, he did that all the time. He'd walk by my Berryvilles or my Lumberjacks, hit him once, and then run away. Oh man, it's so frustrating. But all right, here we go, Scout War. Where's MBL's scout at? He's kept it safe. Kept it safe. Hera sees it. Oh, and now MBL has the lead. That's a misplay from Hera. He needs to get back to his base now, and whoop!
Already has army across the map. Okay.
Nice job, Hera. And gets the first kill.
I love how he goes right into making spearmen too.
Yeah.
Doesn't mess around. He knows what he needs to do here.
Yep. Spearmen are more effective than I thought they would be, because normally spearmen are quite slow. But I guess if you make enough of them, it's really hard to avoid them.
Yeah, and you don't have time to micro them down, you know?
Yeah.
And you just find them like in your eco and like attacking your villagers and just being generally annoying.
Yep. Well, MBL has more walls than Hera does. In fact, Hera has 0 walls. Ooh, MBL with the house there. And Hera has to avoid these. He tried to split, but yeah, he lost the weak scout. It's fine. It was already dead. Oh, man. MBL's chasing with all these units. I love it. I love it, man.
Remember what I said about the spears being in your eco? There they are! And he's gonna maybe even pick a village. No, Berbervilles, never mind.
Yeah, but it just... MBL's playing so defensive, right? It definitely feels like the Hun player gets off to such a fast start, more military, able to do so much more. And MBL's waiting for his economy to be in a place where he can make enough spears and scouts to push out. This is probably where you come forward in tower. And boom! Here we go! Hera's coming forward. So, this is just like last game.
I think if Hera learned anything from last game, it's to get forging faster.
Yes, good point. And that would apply to both your scouts and your spearmen.
Yeah, that's why you get forging and not the armor, because it applies to both.
Yeah. Well, I heard a blacksmith. Will he go for fletching for his tower, or will he get forging? Forging! There we go! Alright.
There it is.
It's always nice when we predict something and it happens immediately after.
And he's still got spearmen coming. Look at how many spears there are, man. With forging, that makes a huge difference. It literally increases their attack by 25%,
yep.
right? So
extra pointy boys coming forward from Hera. Town watch because he doesn't really know where MBL is. Now MBL is building. Oh, I love this tower from MBL. So I was just gonna say MBL only has that one safe stone. He says, not again.
Look, he's taking the stable down with spearmen. It's on fire.
And MBL has, he's secured a stone. So he needs to build defensive towers, and he needs more stone for more towers. Now, MBL has just killed some of Hera's scouts. And for the first time, MBL is, going out. But MBL now hits spears, and I think Hera now wins that fight.
And now the villagers coming forward for another villager fight, but no forging for MBL, and the towers are there from Hera.
Yeah.
This is not a good engagement from MBL here, I don't think.
Well, you have to keep in mind that MBL did have a tower that was fully garrisoned. And there's a lot of dead bodies for Hera, but Hera's positioning is better, and on fast speed positioning and military numbers is the most important thing. So I do like Hera's position more, as he built another tower, will disrupt the farm space.
He's sending more villagers forward, so maybe we'll see a tower on that forward wood line from MBL, or maybe even a forward barracks. That with the amount of spearmen he's creating, it might be useful.
Well, honestly, when you wall like this and play so passively, you invite this pressure upon yourself, right? So this happened with Hera in the previous game.
Look at this engagement!
Wow.
What the hell?
The micro from MBL to not lose many vills there was pretty insane, but he will lose that tower most likely. MBL is just passing as Hera is sending forward more villagers. MBL needs a counterattack, and MBL is going for that now. My goodness. It's hard to cast this stuff, man. We got more vills fighting, more spears fighting. MBL doesn't know what to do with his scouts. They're in the center of the map. More vills coming out! Hera has a slight lead with the KD, but it's not that convincing. Wow.
Good defense from MBL here.
Seriously,
I did not expect that. I think he should bring... There's one dude sitting in the middle of the map. I think he should bring it forward and tower that wood line.
Oh, who, Hera? Yeah. Probably the plan.
And MBL still made scouts.
Yeah.
And they're in Hera's base now.
Wow. So MBL with more villagers now for sure. He's also... He's controlled, I guess, where Hera's going with his towers, right? Because he has his own stone. He doesn't have that wood line secured if Hera places one, but Hera hasn't yet. Let's check the farmer number. We have 18 farms for MBL. It is 13 for Hera, so MBL has a lot more food income right now. Impressive defense.
Tons of wood here for Hera as well. It'd probably drop a market.
Yeah.
Balance that out a bit.
Well, MBL's definitely in a stronger position than Hera was last game in the same Civ matchup. Now, Hera is possibly thinking more about Castle Age now. But MBL's on the way up to Castle Age. He's such a good defensive player. Honestly, last game, MBL showed that he's a great all-around player. But,
and there's the dude making a tower there, but Hera sees it.
Or MBL sees it, yeah.
Or MBL sees it, sorry, and he was scanning or
I think he sees the deer moving. Like, this is not the first time that I've noticed this. Like, you see that deer moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pointed that out. There was a team game, and Vivi noticed something similar, and I believe players see the deer. Unfortunately for MBL, sorry, the tower was in the other location, more to the right, which is a much better tower from Hera. If it was more to the left, it would have been bad.
He didn't make a market. He could have been up so much earlier than that. He's still got 700 wood.
Oh, dude, but he'll be wrecked if MBL gets knights into his base.
Yep.
There's a lot of spears, though, for Hera, I have to say. But MBL's scouts are so quick. I think MBL will start off with knights, but he'll probably go camel archers, Dave, because he has 600 stone.
He's also got to fight off the castle that's going to come down on his ass. The beginning of Castle Age.
Oh, man, a ballsy forward castle would be really interesting.
And Hera's going 3 stable?
I like it.
I'd go 3 barracks, arson, pikemen.
Yeah, well, I want to say that spears are too slow to ever be seen in Castle Age, but I said the same about Feudal Age spears, so there's MBL's castle. I think what Hera needs is the castle at home defensively, and then he needs to go knights offensively. Or Tarkans. Could you go with the Marauders upgrade and go for Castle Age Tarkans? I don't think so.
Go Castle Age Tarkans. 7 attack. No
Too weak, right?
Yeah.
Imperial Age certainly would work. And oh, Hera wants to build a forward castle with these villas.
You have to make it there. If you think you can get it down, you can't make it. If you make it at your base, you're just ceding all the ground that you gained early in the game.
Yeah, good point. And MBL will just let that go up. He can't stop it. And MBL can only mass his units out of one single building, that castle, which does protect a large portion of his eco at the back. And obviously, Camel Archers wants to get Master very strong, but Hera will be sending 3 stable knights. Oof.
So I think Hera has this if he controls the wood line at the front and doesn't let MBL go out to
his base, side. Yeah. I think Hera will soon have the stone for a defensive castle, so you build a forward one and then build one defensively. Wow, the quick walls from MBL to keep those units out.
Very nice from MBL. And Hera's got to prioritize not letting MBL out on the left side, because this is a lot of camel archers.
Where's his castle at now? It's got to be at home, right? Oh, he's going to castle that side, man.
Is he? Oh, that would be the death blow if he gets it down there, but there go the camel archers. He's going to see that.
It's a ballsy move. But he also has +2 knights.
And he's got the knights, and it's going to be tough.
Well,
it's going to be tough for MBL to stop.
MBL will have to run away from the knights. He's running back to his base where the villagers are now going. Hera has to backtrack. I think the safer castle would be right between those 2 golds, right? Doesn't have to be on the hill, just right between the 2 golds. But he's going for it on the hill.
It has to be on the hill, man. You make enough pikemen, you'll be fine. Just send them in. Don't let the vills die. Don't let the vills die.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Send more villas. He's sending them right now. They're coming. They're coming across the map.
Just engage, Hera. Should he not engage there a little bit?
I think Hera should push back with the... Well...
Man, if he...
Push back with the knights and keep the pikemen in reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, push him back to that hill. Just push him back there and let the castle go up. The villas are almost there. MBL's on the way to Imperial Age, so he's going to try and treb push this back. Hera... If he saves enough knights, he will have enough to go in and snipe trebs.
Yeah, good point, man. All in Castle Age versus 1 TC Imp, right? 2 TCs for MBL. But MBL can't get gold now because the tower and castle is there. He's actually going to run out of wood, though that's not an immediate concern. I don't know what MBL can do because he has to...
Oh, another castle!
What? Wow!
My boy! This is how this is how we do in Canada, right?
3 castles from Hera! Aggressive play, man. Fast speed AoE2 is a beautiful thing. I love it. It rewards aggression. I love it. And, again, like, MBL needs to treb push this, as you said, Dave. It'll take some time. Hera could possibly boom behind it.
All these castles are on hills, too, so the trebs are going to be doing less damage than they normally would.
Yeah. I'm a bit speechless now. I could see that Hera needs to get his eco rolling a bit more. But his position is really nice at the moment. He just needs to track the camel archers, because if MBL starts counterattacking, it could be tough for Hera. Someone said treb delete. You have to fire with the treb, then delete it. Like the Maginot. Well, unfortunately, once a treb is deleted, it does 0 damage, so. Never heard that one before.
Treb delete pog chan.
Well, MBL already with 2 trebuchets, so his castles will go down pretty quick. And in comes Hera. Oh.
Yep. He can get this one for sure. Can he get that? No, he retasked.
I also think the TC was in the way. Oh my god, dude. That's a lot of Camel Archers with Bracer. He just lost all of his knights to kill 1 Treb.
He's up to Imperial Age, though. If he holds this castle on the left side, the forward one's going to die. But if he holds this other one till Imp, maybe he's got a chance.
Well, what's he do? I think Elite Tarkin would be the play, but he doesn't have the eco for that right now. And he lost a lot of his knights, so... A forward market strategy, that must be the move.
It's going to take MBL a long time to push back. Like, even if he kills these castles to expand, it's going to take him time. So maybe Hera can take advantage of that.
Well, MBL's eco balance is remarkably good. I mean, 78 fills, more than Hera.
Time flies when you're
he has chemistry now on the way, chemistry or ballistics. Building stables. So maybe he'll go Thumb Ring, get Bloodlines, get all those upgrades, and then perhaps Camels as well, yeah. Look at MBL's eco balance. It's pretty nuts. He'll kill all 3 forward castles. What's Hera's follow-up?
Tarkins, man. He's going Tarkins.
He is going Tarkins. Does he know about the unique tech? Hera, please research Marauders.
I saw him the other night. I was watching his stream, and I'm like, "Get Marauders for me,
yeah.
Marauder." And he's like, "No, what a useless tech." I'm like, no!
Oh man. Well, he will probably go immediately into Elite Tarkin. There we go. We'll need the Marauders upgrade to allow him to produce Tarkins from stables. Now, fully upgraded Tarkins have, I think, 8 Pierce Armors. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think it's 8. But they die to heavy camels. MBL will go with Camel Archers and heavy camels.
Now, what's the play here with the Tarkins? Do you just run in and kill the eco?
Well, this is the struggle now, because Hera does not have the best eco. I don't think he has the best army comp, and I don't know how MBL defended from all that and still is able to get to his gold. Crazy stuff,
Marauders coming in, my tech.
There we go.
They named this after me, guys. They knew.
Let's get the T90 Daves in the chat for Marauder. All right, let's do this. Marauders on the way. Now, Thumb Ring, Heavy Camel, Scale Barding, Ballistics, tons of upgrades for MBL. MBL, this is his time, man. He has the power spike. Time to do some damage. He hasn't killed anything yet. And now he sees his opponents going Tarkins, which he probably expected at this point. What do you think? Can Hera fight this? I don't think so.
I think he can, to be honest. We'll see. Not when those heavy camels are engaged, though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
He can push back the camel archers, and the Tarkins are going to come out super fast. Watch.
Yeah, pretty quick production. He also has enough stone for another castle.
Yeah.
Maybe you go... Yeah, what do you do here against this composition as Huns? This is the problem. I think that Huns only win in late game if they have an economy lead, and it seems like MBL has the economy lead.
I feel like you run around with 20 Tarkins looking for TC.
Just raid
them before the army gets there and kill as many builds as you can, then you run away.
Yep.
And while you're distracting the main army with something else on the other side.
Daffendrox says, what's the point of going Tarkin over Cavalier or Cav Archer? Well, Camel Archer's an anti-Cav Archer unit.
See, look, he's raiding.
Yeah.
Is he gonna kill this TC here and then move on?
Well, I think he needs to leave. Not worth it to stay there. Oh.
Okay.
Not the best, but you know that's a sign of what he could do. He could have killed those villagers and ran into the farm eco. He could go to the right-hand side. He just hasn't scouted that area yet. So it's important that Hera hits from the flanks, raids to win this one. He does have some more gold in the back of his base. Oh, which he doesn't see! Are you kidding me? That gold in the back of his base, Hera doesn't see it. Well,
he'll get Town Watch or whatever soon.
Well, he's building outposts, so he must know he's down one.
How does he not see that?
That's just so unfortunate, man. Yeah, Halberders are very good versus this, if you get enough Halberders, but I fear for Hera now, because MBL has a lot of momentum, and he's already looking to tread down that castle, which is not hugely important to Hera. Nice petard from Hera, I don't know why he made that. Oh god, that fight. MBL should destroy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, MBL's gonna win the fight.
The camels are way too good for that.
Yeah.
GG coming from Hera.
Wow.
Merry Christmas.
Everything went according to plan for Hera with the castles, Dave, and yet MBL was able to hold to that back area with the safe wood, the safe gold. He only had one of them, and he pushed back.
I think the second castle forward might have been a mistake there, and not having a market hurt him through feudal age, castle age. He only dropped it when he was going up to imp.
Well,
Like, I think he really needed. I think market on fast speed is really important to balance all that res that's out of whack.
it's tough because normally I would say if this was a normal speed game, I would say that Hera had a great forward position, and when he had that forward position, he should have boomed behind that and gotten more vills than MBL. However, it's fast speed, so when you're being that aggressive, it's almost impossible to have the eco behind it like you would in a normal speed game. So I think the logic was there. To deny that gold made sense. To deny all of the map made sense, but MBL's defense was just too good.
I think, yeah, I don't know, man. I think the 2 castles on that side were good. 3 was too much, and he could have used that stone if he had a market to get up to imp faster and defend against the trebs a lot quicker.
Well, if you compare the feudal ages, because they were both Hun's Berber Wars, MBL's feudal age was much more dominant. Really good defense. Awesome games, though. This is a best of 11, all fast speed. There's the KD, MBL. More wood, more gold eco, which you need for the camel archers. And we'll now move on to game number 5.
How much are they getting for this?
It's 200. So,
Do you have a? Someone gave you $6,000?
dude, yes,
When?
yes. It makes me like the timing on this makes me seem really greedy because
When?
earlier today, man, I was
You're
like
giving
shaking.
$6,000? You're giving him 200?
Listen.
Where's mine?
Listen. So I try and contribute in small ways where I can. So I try and contribute to show matches. I try and contribute to tournaments and space it out. Okay.
Is that it? Is that your entire explanation?
That's my entire explanation. Yeah. I don't need to defend myself.
Hi at T90.
Are you?
What the hell? I was expecting something better than that. That was half-baked. At best.
No, but it's like seriously though.
Stream?
Like I'm blessed to be in a position where I can actually like affect other players, and anything I can do to justify these guys' times to play games is cool with me. But I can't be like, oh, got a huge donation earlier. Let's just drop $1,000 on a show match.
I'm fucking with you.
I know you're fucking with me, but you're like really fucking with me. Like it really. I like still can't get over what happened earlier. All right, let's do this, guys. Aztec War? What? Okay. Aztec War. So we have Aztecs. So I don't even know what this will be. I imagine we might see some towers, Dave. But no more horses. No more horses. Aztecs are strong and in normal speed. Let's see what they can do in fast speed.
I think we're gonna see a lot of man-at-arms.
Think so. Man-at-arms. I think maybe open up with man-at-arms towers, then into a lot of eagles or something.
Yep, Eagles in Castle Age, but in Feudal Age, I think with what we've seen so far with so many spearmen, I think if they're going forward and they're going man-at-arms to begin with, they won't follow up with spearmen. They'll follow up with more man-at-arms.
Well, spearmen don't necessarily make sense when there's no scouts either, right? So probably no pointy boys here.
And like the Eagles are just so weak until you get the upgrade, and they're so weak against man-at-arms too. And Hera saw that boar from MBL.
Oh, and I switched. I'm sorry, chat. I have the colors. This is going to be a constant issue. Did MBL see the eagle, Dave? I wasn't paying attention.
Hera's just waiting.
I think
for the MBL to take the.
I think he wants to lame. Well, that's a really hard lame. So.
Yeah. Especially with the vills there and everything.
Yeah, MBL would see that, and it would be funny if MBL would see it and then gate it off or something. You know, like run down with this house vill and gate off the vill.
So Hera knows that MBL can see him.
Yeah.
MBL knows that Hera is there.
Yeah, he'll just bail now. Probably best to bail. Guys, is Dave's volume a little bit low? If so, I can boost it if I need to. It's the first I heard of that. I can boost it a bit.
I'm always low. You gotta be careful about putting me too high though, because then shit really hits the fan.
Yeah, it depends on the day, I guess. Like, at this point, we always expect Dave to be super loud when he gets here. Let's see. Can I get a testing 1, 2, 3?
No.
All
you
right.
know I'm never gonna say testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I know, it adds to the charm. I think you're good. Sometimes, like, when you're not speaking up, you're lower, but when you get excited about something, it should be on par with me, so. Man-at-Arms opening expected. Waiting for that barracks to come up. It should be coming up around now for both players. Dave, I was just thinking about this, because you're right about Eagles massing slowly, but I genuinely feel like Eagle play might be smart because you mentioned the market is helpful. So why not just send a bunch of extra villagers on gold, use the market to balance your eco, and spam Eagles?
I'm talking about Eagles in feudal age.
Yeah,
if your opponent is going man-at-arms, it's a really bad unit to have.
Good point.
You know, like, it's easier to go man-at-arms than transition into Eagles, but, like, the Eagles need forging, they need scaled mail armor to even be remotely effective, to even kill a villager. They need that.
Hera's going to stone already. We've seen a lot of towers in this set. MBL's not scouting, he's pushing in some deer at the moment.
Gold for Hera as well, so it's going to be
Man-at-Arms and towers. Oh, it's so hard to do economically, though. I wonder if, you know what, these vills will probably go right back to work on something else. He won't build a mining camp there. So that would make sense, because if he has 5 villagers collecting 50 more stone, that would give him enough for 2 towers. Smart thinking.
And here he comes. But MBL's going to see it.
Yep, MBL will run right into it, and we have round 3 of vill fighting. MBL should probably add some more man-at-arms. Instantly queues up more militia. Oof. All right, man. I'm really tense at the moment. this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be really interesting.
It's a bad place for Hera to try and push up against more men-at-arms.
Yeah, against the hill.
He's gonna have the upgrade first, though.
Oof, but he doesn't have the. That's a good
fight.
Good
fight for Hera. Good fight for Hera there. Wow, MBL took a bad engagement. Wow, man.
Jeez.
That was bad.
5 kills for Hera, 0 deaths. Most of these units are on full HP, and the game could be over right here.
That Phil might die too.
Yeah. And the micro from Hera as well. I love it. To distract with the 1 man-at-arm. Denies the tower, gets his 6th kill. All right, this is more like it for Hera.
And another Vill going down. Another one going down here.
Wow, this is like Germany versus Brazil.
And a third,
7-1,
a fourth,
8.
a fifth.
Is this game right here? This is game. Wow. It went from 7-1 to 13-5. And the tower will go up for both players.
That's a lot of
Hera,
damage.
finish it. Finish it, man. Yeah, it's a lot of damage for sure.
Even Flex Tape can't fix this.
Oh, man. Well, MBL's eco's got to be in tatters now. He doesn't have his berries. He didn't have his gold. He might kill a vill or 2 as Hera runs away, but Hera's certainly on top right now. And MBL even loses another vill to that tower. And more man-at-arms coming from Hera. Wow. And the vill micro from Hera. Oh, God, dude. MBL's so screwed. He's so screwed.
Kill the archer.
Yeah.
Kill the archer.
Wow.
Ooh, close.
Okay, are we going to see a T90 woo?
Are we gonna see MBL microing down these like 1 HP villagers?
We got one.
With this archer.
There's
one.
Does he see the next?
There's another one sitting there.
Probably doesn't notice, and the archer goes down. I think Hera has a big lead now.
Yep.
He needs to fall back, think about his eco, and there we go. He's adding farms. That's been his issue, has been his economy. Now, MBL has certainly shown that he can come back from situations which did not look good. He's done that more than once today. That was a brutal start, though, man. What was that, 7 kills in a row for Hera to start?
It was, I think MBL, I think the fast speed kind of mixed him up. I think he thought he had more time to move away from that engagement. And then once he took it, it was so bad.
Yeah, this...
Like, he was fighting uphill against better units.
This setting is so punishing, isn't it? It happens so quick. Now, what is the follow-up for Hera? He's on 2 barracks. I like this now, making the Eagle Scouts. Now, you need to mass them, and you need to get upgrades. You don't want to send them in one by one. But that could work. MBL's making mainly archers.
This is why I was thinking man-at-arms, because if you go into archers first, the other player just goes eagles, and it's an easy transition for them, right? And now that both players have no men-at-arms on the field, and MBL went archers to counter the tower push, Hera's choice is obvious on what counter to go.
Yep. Aztec mirror matchups are really interesting. You have the range, like, you think man-at-arms to counter the eagles, and then you have archers to counter the man-at-arms, then eagles to counter those archers, and then in imp, you have jaguar warriors to counter the eagles or champions. So many counters.
Hera's got to get the armor, though, for the eagles, or the... definitely the armor.
Did you see Hera loop around MBL's base with these 3 eagles?
Yep. And MBL sees it, man. He's coming out to attack. That's a lot of villagers he's using.
Yeah. Well, MBL will actually kill a few eagles, and he's also microing down Hera's vills. See, Hera perhaps should have left those other eagles at home. So he's taking a few too many losses, but he will kill the archers in the end. And MBL's still chasing with the lumberjacks. Oh, jeez. Okay. 32 vills versus 33. I assume Hera got wheelbarrow, which is why there's that difference.
I mean, Hera's also got a much easier transition. He does have wheelbarrow. He's getting the armor now. And if he drops... Well, he doesn't need a market. His eco's pretty balanced, but should be up soon.
I would like to see Hera continue doing more of the same. Keep an eye on MBL's army. He just noticed MBL's coming forward again. Mass the eagles, and honestly just wait for Castle Age. There's no huge rush for him. MBL, he kind of feels like he needs to rush, but at the same time, he shouldn't run forward. Because if he does, he could lose his archers. Maybe MBL's eco will be stronger. I mean, he has 600 food. If he hits Castle Age faster, he has a good time window.
Gotta be careful here with these archers. You gotta be real careful against this.
Remember what we said with archers.
If he gets into that nook, man. Oh, Hera's there first! What a play!
Wow. Hera gets into the nook, and he'll kill all the archers. To realize that, man. That was so sick, yeah.
Well, I mean, to even get those 2 there, they were in a separate control group than his main army.
Yeah.
And he got him there, and then he stopped them. He just didn't push them in there, because if they were still moving, the archers would have been able to move
path
with them.
by, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now Hera needs Castle Age. He has tons of eagles. He needs that market. Dude, honestly, I'm disappointed. Like, I figured the whole market thing was just a Canadian move. Hera needs to use the market earlier. He needs to take after you. Get the market up, because he could have been in Castle Age already. And MBL, I'm surprised MBL is thinking of going archers still. But MBL will be there with a pretty big lead. If he can somehow avoid the eagles and get to Hera's economy, he could be in a really great spot.
He's gonna need a lot of crossbows. He needs a big mass, and he just lost his mass of crossbows.
I was thinking maybe longswords. Go longswords and crossbows, but MBL's not making anything out of the barracks right now.
He needs like 2 more barracks to do that, and he needs to start massing them right now.
But if MBL can somehow avoid the eagles, or even trade versus them right now, would be decent. But I'm thinking maybe get to Hera's eco, but Hera's not going to let that happen. MBL has to run back. And by the time MBL arrives to Hera's base, Hera will be in Castle Age as well, right?
Well, look at the military count. Hera is going to have better military units and more.
4 barrack production. Honestly, just go for 5. Who needs eco in this matchup? Just go full eagles. Sends out the spear as a scout. I like all the things that Hera's doing right now. He needs this win, man. He's played really well today. I think this series would deserve to be split 3-2.
Why is MBL still messing around with this?
I mean, he did lose 7 units in a row at the start of the game, so he probably feels like he's behind.
And he's going in too.
If he kills like a dozen vills, Maybe. He still won't have much of a response to the Eagles, but just go for Vill picks. Hera needs to save these villagers. Oh.
Delete the houses. Ooh.
Oh, I like it. Delayed them a bit. Yeah, these crossbows are gonna die, but oh, MBL's doing some damage. I think this was avoidable. I think Hera could have avoided this, but obviously this is very fast. And a batch of Eagles going forward now to MBL's base.
He might get in on that stone if he notices it. I think Arson would be a good tech. I've said this like 4 games in a row, but I think Arson and then target the production buildings from Hera. You can take him out from MBL. MBL's trying to make a castle?
Jaguar Warriors, man. Jaguar Warriors. Now, that castle might never go up. I think he'll lose too much.
It will.
Yeah.
No, it will go up. It's just dumb. Why?
Well, you know, that's why he didn't go for longswords. He was thinking about crossbows and Jaguar Warriors. But unfortunately, it's all too late, and Hera gets the win. His start of Feudal won that one. What an aggressive play. 3-2.
That one bad fight just dictated the entire game.
And that was a fight that both you and I thought MBL would win. Because of the
hill.
Yeah,
until he took it.
Yeah, until he took it. Now, if you rewatch that engagement, I guess if you're watching the VOD or watching on YouTube, you can rewatch it. The Man-at-Arms for Hera, not only did he get the upgrade slightly faster, but he was on top of the hill, attacking downhill on MBL's units, and that made a huge difference there. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that one too much. It is now 3-2. This is a best of 11 on fast speed for those just getting here. Guys, how's the audio? I think audio is good now, right? No one said anything about it, so I assume everything's solid. Why fast speed? Because the games are awesome on fast speed. These games have been amazing.
They've been sick, man. I miss fast speed.
I would like to do this more often. I think that we get more games, it's more unique, and honestly, the fact that players make more mistakes, because it's bound to happen, makes it more interesting and less predictable.
I agree.
The first game, man, just thinking back to that, that was a legendary game to start off with. That was so cool.
My favorite was the one with the stupid villagers
yeah.
chasing each other.
Oh, that one too, yeah, that was so funny.
Every game so far has been epic.
Yep.
Really good.
Well, to everyone watching, thank you for being here. It's awesome to have so many regulars and so many new people. If I miss a sub shout out, I apologize. The games are fast and we don't have a lot of time in between them, which I can appreciate. I don't like to play Lobby Simulator much. So thank you, everybody. Charged, I think Canada and Norway play in the World Cup on Sunday. Now, I will actually be streaming on Saturday and Sunday. I'll figure out when that is, and I'll make sure to announce it and cast it. Okay. So, welcome, guys, to game number 6. This is a fast speed best of 11, sorry. Hera is Inca's, and MBL is mine, so we have another Meso War.
Can we have fun?
Thoughts, Dave?
Nothing on slow speed.
I do not like the position of Hera's stones in this tower, like forward tower kind of meta that we've seen evolve here over the last couple games. I don't like the position of his stones.
Yep, good point, man. I think in a Meso War, towers would be very important. Now, Incas and Mayans. Again, Mesocivs, they have that interesting triangle where they have strong infantry, being both anti-archer, and then having a champion line. And then they have the archers, and then in this case we have the slingers for Incas. Might mean MBL goes heavier on archers instead of going into eagles because Incas have slingers in Castle Age. Really hard to say. Early Feudal Age will decide this. Oh, and I have the colors. Damn. Sorry, go ahead. You guys, you give me a favor on the stream. Just remind me about the colors because I keep getting the colors wrong. There we go.
I think Incas might be decent here because each house is 10 population, right? You don't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah.
And point. also if we see another ridiculous Vill war, he can always get upgrades for his villagers.
Oh yeah, man, that would be great.
So imagine how good that would have been in that one game.
Oh man. Well, okay, look at this. Hera, did he spot the villager? Yeah, he spots the villager from MBL, but I think it'll be too late to lame. Yeah, it's not worth it for you to try this Hera. Yeah, and these guys are so good. MBL didn't even garrison his TC to try and shoot the eagle. He knew that Hera would dodge. Is there another boar around here? Oh, it's on the left. This is not the first time Hera's been unfortunate with looking for boars. MBL probably needs to give him a laming lesson. Oh, Hera! Oh, Hera just lost a bill in the back. He completely forgot about her. Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
That was a really bad one.
That's another risk with fast speed.
Yeah.
You look at the attack sound and it's already dead.
Now, to their credit, that is the first time that a villa's died to a boar. So, not bad.
When's the last time you saw that in a pro game of a villager dying, not to a boar, but like just standing there?
Yeah, just standing there, exactly. You'll see players lose it beneath the TC, but just forgetting about it or not reacting in time. It's pretty rare. And oh, MBL's gonna see that as well. He'll see the body. I wonder if he'll signal and say something. Yeah.
Yep. Hera question mark. Dead?
Oh man.
I'm surprised Hera didn't like palisade over.
Yeah,
that to hide
exactly.
it from MBL. Not alive.
I love how MBL is giving him a hard time about it, and they will both advance to feudal age soon.
Yes.
We're chilling.
We're chilling, yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna be chilling for long based on the
Exactly.
history of these games so far.
So Hera's scouting the gold. At this point, confirming what he already knows. He knows that his opponent will go to gold, and probably go for man-at-arms.
He's going out to stone. Yeah, Hera's gonna go forward again.
Well, Incas are the better forward civilization, I'd say.
Only 3 on the barracks though, so maybe not.
4. He just...
Let's say okay, he's sending the other 2 out.
Oh, they're weak!
And MBL sees it.
Yeah, he sees their stone miners, too. So MBL saw it last time and lost. This time he knows, and oh boy. Now, MBL has walled up a decent amount, and he has a safe stone, and he has the militia prepared. So this could be differently. This could go differently, sorry, for MBL.
And I feel like Hera needs to prioritize getting that blacksmith up if he's gonna rush with villagers. Get some armor on those vills.
It's definitely something to think about. I feel like investing 100 food into the upgrade is not doable right now because you'll have an idle TC, but certainly something to have in the back of your minds. Alright. Well, there's the first tower. MBL sees the tower and is now in feudal age. Has not reacted with a counter tower of his own.
He's gone forward with his man-at-arms. Or is he just gonna hit his base and then try and...
He might think
wall
that Hera's
behind
on
us?
that stone. And Hera's not on that stone. Oh. Yeah, wall behind. And where's his defensive tower going to be? Where's MBL placing his tower? Oh, I didn't see it. It was behind the mill. Never mind. Yeah.
How do you afford another tower? Where was he on stone?
Who, MBL? Or
No, Hera.
Hera is Incas, so his towers are cheaper.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, and I think
And
that's...
he lost a villager at the back too.
Ooh, yeah, he did. This would be tough for Hera. He needs to get his quick walling skills in order. And there we go. Quick walling it on gold. We'll need it on wood as well. It's not very easy. And MBL's stonewalling to keep him out of his base. MBL's working on a full wall off, man. Crazy. Well, it's kind of worked, you know, and MBL can go to his stone safely. I think transition into archers now as Mayans would be a nice move. And Hera's probably not going to get in. Unless you go the other way. There's still some areas to pressure. Maybe on the front. But I like MBL's position a lot more. A few more villagers. Oh, and he's in on the gold! Oh, God.
Will he get away? He might get away with this vill. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't wall that one. Oh, it is walled in. Okay.
Doesn't really need the golds either right now. But, you know, a few archers should eventually kill the man-at-arms and the eagle. MBL forced to run. And, MBL building the defensive towers. I wonder, does MBL just go into fast castle plumed archers off this, Dave?
I mean, if he can hold, yeah, he probably can. To
Yeah,
be honest.
I mean-
like, what is? It's more. what intrigues me more is what Hera does in this situation.
Yeah. Well, forcing your opponent into more towers is always good if they're Mayans, because they'll have that much less. Oh my god, that army's trapped. That army is trapped.
No.
MBL has trapped the army.
Age of Gates.
Age of Gates, and now he just needs the tower, some archers, and say goodbye. Eagles, say goodbye, man-at-arms. What a play from MBL. I like it.
And Hera's finally going out to take stone now on MBL's stone. So he's gonna have some extra towers in a while though. He's not gonna be able to put any down soon.
Yeah, I would like to see MBL use his market. Oh, and MBL sneaks in. He's gonna kill a Vill at Hera's base. Really nice play from MBL. Trapping the army.
This is really
wow.
I don't like Hera's position here at all.
Me either.
All.
If he was Mayans, then he could maybe be on stone as a fallback to plumed archers, but what can he do now as Incas? Trying to go for his own archer units. His economy's not there. I think MBL will place a market sooner rather than later. You see all that gold he's floating?
Why? Wait, why? I'm so confused. Why is there a watchtower going up on the back of MBL's stone when he's fully walled?
Ah, good point. Maybe he thought that was open and he just like had a moment where he's freaked out and said, "Oh,
what can he see?" Oh, he can't see to the edge of the map on the left.
He's probably a bit scared that units have run in there. Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, it would make sense to scout that, but he's doing a lot. We won't judge him. Yeah, like a hidden siege workshop, like Shogun said, exactly. So, again, looking at Hera's eco, it does seem behind, but he has a lot of farmers. MBL, I'm waiting for the market. See, yeah, look, this is how you play this.
Careful, MBL, be careful with these archers here, man. Oh, Hera doesn't see it. MBL just runs right past, picks off the Vill.
Yep.
See you later.
But at least Hera notices the archers now, and he should defend from that. I don't think MBL's all that concerned. He has not even gotten fletching yet. He builds the market, he'll buy a ton of food. And he'll probably go right towards Castle Age. And I think mission accomplished for MBL at this stage. He'll click up soon. And he'll go immediately into Plumes. And Hera is nowhere near Castle Age.
I don't think he can put that much pressure. Oh, he's in, though.
Oh!
Hera is in. The wall was open there, hidden behind the house. It was open, and I guess the tower from MBL now at the back.
It looks pretty dumb.
Serving a purpose.
Well, I mean, it's a really awkward location, right? Let's see how many towers Hera can force. He's forced one. The more he forces, the more time he buys himself. Keep MBL off of plumed archers. Just one for now. Maybe he could sit on the right-hand side of this gold, and MBL will have to build another one. Hera will click up soon. This is winnable for Hera, actually. Because you have to build the castle to get to the plumes.
I think you keep that army in the back, though, right?
Yeah, well, I think he saw the
difficult.
Eagle Warriors, right? And he didn't want to be trapped. MBL could easily trap him in there. It's probably best to keep the army alive, upgrade to Elite Skirm, and then who knows where he's going to build his castles, man, because he has 650 stone himself. So maybe he could build the castle defensively or offensively on the right-hand side.
He builds it in between those the two towers, or between the stone and the gold there?
Yeah, if you build it on that hill, there's very little MBL can do. But then you're exposed and plumed archers are fast. I'm a big fan of holding that position with the towers, because MBL can't take that. And then defending at home.
MBL's castle is going up down the hill there, not even within range of either tower.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Okay. And Hera has his army on the left. He will notice the Eagles are in low numbers and don't have upgrades, so he might expect, while seeing the castle now, he probably expects plumes. But Elite Skirm from MBL, nice move. Hera needs to run and get his own Elite Skirm upgrade now. And that's a great engagement for MBL. And his castle's now up. And, oh, Hera's going to build his own there. All right.
Yeah. It's a logical place. I mean, I don't think a defensive castle gets you that much as Hera. Like, you could wall and you'd be as safe if you had a castle.
Well, he's also Incas, so that next castle's cheaper, so he could always build that defensively soon after. I don't like the positioning of Hera's army, though. I guess that's not bad. He is walled towards the center, so just needs to keep an eye on where MBL might go with his plumes.
Second TC also coming up from Hera.
Yeah, this is close economically. I think MBL will probably go with the second TC soon, too. MBL knows the castle's there. Will need to protect his left-hand side from any raiding. Oh, he also has a Mangonel, so more aggression from MBL. I expected him to boom. But he's Mayan, so he could probably boom and be aggressive. Dude, I'm liking this. I thought Hera was in a much worse position. He's really stabilized.
You know, does Hera go up fast?
I think you go up fast and you treb that castle down from
Like
MBL.
look at his res right now.
Yeah.
Do you sell the stone and go up? Or do you want that second castle? Like, I feel like trebbing down MBL's castle is a really nice play as he's microing down that Mangonel, or trying to.
I think it's the biggest key against Mayans when you're Incas. Because if Mayans are going into Eagles...
Uh-oh.
What?
He didn't wall his base. Oh no. Why not wall that gap, Hera? Why are you letting MBL right in through the front door?
Well, if he gets the siege workshop up, he might be fine. MBL doesn't know what's waiting there. Yeah, he could have walled that up. Nice micro from Hera to kill the Mangonel. MBL's army could be trapped. And I do think that Hera will probably click up to Imp soon, which is a good game plan, but this is totally avoidable, as you said, Dave.
He's gonna click up soon, but like this hurt him so much more than it had to.
It should have, yeah.
Like when you build the castle forward instead of defensively, at least put some gates down or something, you know?
Yeah, and MBL could run right back in there, of course. Great micro from MBL, the mobility of the plumes, using the skirms as a distraction so the plumes can run on. But yeah, on the way to Imp.
He has no one taking wood because he was gone off the wood, so now he has no wood for trebs.
He actually does have some lumberjacks. They're trapped next to the second TC because the Deervilles. There we go. He's realized. There we go.
There we go. And still hasn't walled that area either, so MBL can come right through there again if he wants to.
Well, when you click up to Imp this early, it's a huge risk because you put 1,000 food, 800 gold into the Imp upgrade. And so you're usually not going to have a lot except access to a few trebuchets or something, and that's what he'll try for. And MBL's now on the way to Imp himself, so good adjustment from MBL to realize this. Still 1 TC, and he'll build a second castle.
Yeah, he's coming forward with his castle.
Wow.
Hera is obviously going to have the advantage in the Treb war because he's on the hill, but...
Yeah.
Okay, he's finally walling up that gap in the front of his base.
There we go. I like it. So neither player can afford to transition, and this means MBL's in a pretty commanding lead, I'd say. He can just get Bracer, get a lot of plumed archers. We saw how they can use their mobility. Hera, he can't. But here's my thought. Hera might kill this castle from MBL. In fact, he probably will. But what's he gonna do for military? He can't go Eagles. He doesn't have the eco for it. Elite Skirm could possibly work, but probably not.
If he goes Elite Skirm against 1 castle plumes, he's got a shot.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, he's sending the Trebs back to go get the other castle.
Is he?
No.
No.
What is he doing?
He was backing up. He was backing up, I think. He didn't want to be in the castle fire.
Is that within range? Wow, that's like the ultimate.
Yeah. On the hill,
really
over
far.
2 wood lines.
Oh my god.
Now, does Hera know about that other castle? Oh, he'll find out here in a second, I think. Yes, okay, so now he's aware. MBL has so much stone there. Both of Hera's stones. And Hera does... Oh, he did get Bracer. So maybe, Dave. I mean, Hera will need to micro like crazy. He has very weak skirms and crossbows.
Yeah, Hera goes with his army and hangs out with the Trebs, right?
Yeah.
That's what he should do anyway if he's bringing them back over, because he's going to have 4 Trebs.
Well, he must feel like MBL's going to run in at any time, so he's scared of that possibility. MBL...
Don't leave him alone.
MBL doesn't see the trebuchets, and Hera wants to be on the hill when he takes his fight. It has to be now. Like, he has to kill this right now and keep making skirms. Can Hera do this?
He can do it.
Wow.
Yeah, MBL's not saving this castle, man.
No, he'll probably build another one. Where's he building the next one?
Yeah, he's building another one forward. And he's in with the plumes. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so now Hera needs to chase the plumed archers. MBL's not exactly sure that he wants to leave that castle unprotected, though. This is an interesting game, man. This is really interesting. At the moment, Hera has 2 castles protecting golds on the right.
And Hera's just kind of running to the left, like slowly moving his eco away from the push from MBL, and he's just following up behind MBL.
Yeah.
I think MBL should have been a lot more aggressive with the plumes here, but of course he didn't know where the army was lurking.
Yeah, had he run in like right now, that would leave Hera in a tough position.
Like you were concerned about MBL getting a ball of plumed archers and the easy transition, but it's hard to do that when you only have 1 freaking castle.
Oh god,
and they
dude.
keep dying.
The plumes are really tanky right now. 5 pierce armor. The mangonels will be important. The micro. This could be the game right here. If MBL micros down the trebs, it's so expensive for Hera to make new ones. Now Hera has 1 treb remaining. MBL running away with his villagers. Hera needs to get vills here to repair the trebuchet. Yeah, Hera's microing uphill. He doesn't have a lot of armor, so I feel like MBL can hold this, but just barely, man. Just barely. Hera
coming out with more trebs now, and more skirmishers too.
And MBL's building another castle there. How weird is this? The castle location, man.
He's completely cut off.
Like
he's alone out there.
And Hera's not in a position to send any military into MBL's base. So,
you know, Hera's making 2 more TCs on the right. He's got 1 coming down on the right, and 1 coming down on the field as well. So he's just letting MBL slowly push, and he's trying to follow up behind.
And he needs to attack with his trebs now because MBL's pushing with the plumes, and this is what MBL should have done earlier. But now that MBL does it, he could lose his castle. The Maginot shot from MBL. 2 big ones.
Oh, jeez, that's huge.
3 big ones. That could be the game.
Oh no!
Wow.
Man, that is the game.
What a game, man. What a game. That was crazy. The fact that MBL wins that with 2 forward castles next to Hera's starting TC. What a game. Just like that, it ends. Could Hera have done something differently there besides losing his 20 skirmishers, of course?
I think Hera was in a great spot until he let that plume right in through the front door of his base.
Yeah.
I think walling that little gap would have saved him. He didn't have the res when he got to Imp to produce what he wanted, and he lost like 10 villagers there as well. So
yeah. Well, another amazing game here. MBL is now at 4-2. This is the best of 11, all on fast speed. It's hidden civs and it's free pick. And these games have been really enjoyable for me. Mayans is, of course, available for Hera if you would like to go for that. Incas is available for MBL, so we might see another matchup like this. Safe to say that MBL has been slightly more defensive, and when he's winning these games, it's because of strong economic decisions. Honestly, what Hera was doing there that I really liked was adding the extra TCs, Dave. It was just that when he lost his army, it was always going to be tough. But had MBL not moved in, because he could have easily justified the decision to protect his castles, I think that Hera could have been, like, in a minute's time, Hera could have been in a much stronger position because he would have had the trebs deployed on the castles and a lot of skirms and upgrades. All right.
I think Hera could have done better when he lost those trebs, too. Definitely could have done better.
Yeah.
He should have prioritized killing the mangonels with the trebs rather than attacking the castle. But it's fast speed, so it's tough, too.
Exactly, yeah. So I messaged Hera. I was like, hey, man, can we take a quick break so I can use the bathroom? He didn't respond. The next game has started. So if I'm casting a little bit faster, you guys know why. The score's now 4-2 for MBL, and we're going into game number 7. It's all right. I could do it, chat. Just don't talk about warm waterfalls and drippy faucets.
Where the hell is Stay Hydrated bot when you need them?
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
Where's Stay Dehydrated bot? That's who we need.
Oh, yeah. Isn't there an account?
That's the hero we need. Stay Dehydrated bot. Yeah.
All right, guys. It's been a pleasure casting to everyone on Twitch and YouTube. This is a best of 11. Pretty much decided now. I'll probably upload the best of 11 as one video because it'll probably only be an hour and a half, 2 hours. Excellent games, of course, between 2 excellent players. Need to switch the colors. Got that much this time around. And MBL's in the blue, playing as the Franks, and then Hera's also playing as the Franks. So frankly, Dave, I think this will be an interesting one.
Wow.
Ba-dum. Anyway.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see another few scouts and a lot of spears in this match.
Now,
we've seen it so far this game, and
yeah, are spears slightly weaker because the Frank scouts?
Well, they definitely are, but they're definitely still good, and they're way cheaper than scouts. So,
you know what else is going to be sick to talk about? The cheap Frank castles. We saw it with Inca's last game.
yep.
Franks, it's even cheaper. There's lots of hills. My goodness, Hera's map is just disastrous, as is MBL's. So, all-in aggression, probably the name of the game.
What, you don't like Hera's map with one wood line and a giant escarpment running through the front of his base?
I mean, that's one of many things. You know what? It would be a beastly map if you were to castle all these hills. Castle on the left, castle on the right, and he secures those resources, but...
Somewhere in a dark room in a basement, Filster is just sitting there rubbing his hands.
Filster is licking his lips, man. Oh, I love it. I imagine many of you know who watch community games, but Filster's a player who plays in community games, and if he's not building at least 20 castles, something's wrong. So he loves his Franks, he loves his castles. Dave, Hera, look at Hera's scouting on the sheep, or lack thereof. That is unfortunate, man.
Oh, missing those two at the back? Yeah.
Jeez.
That's so close, and he's never going to find them.
Yeah, he's first MBL, so we'll probably assume he was lamed. But it's alright. He's Franks. He has the free horse color upgrade. He'll make do. MBL. Well, they both have 3 on wood, so they'll probably go for fast ups. MBL's pushing a few deer. And I think you're right. I think scouts and spears probably forward towers into forward castles, and not much else I can say. Hera's getting loom now. He'll advance. I think MBL will also advance soon, and the feudal age will begin.
Hera needs to... Legend Beater says Hera needs to forward walls between the cliffs. Man, that's a long way, dude.
No.
That is a journey. That is a journey
Oh,
to go
man.
all there.
Oh man, that's a journey to chop that wood as well.
Even Hoang would be nervous about that one.
Yeah, that's a lot of walling. That's if it was a 40-minute no attack game, then maybe.
Yeah, even look at where MBL has to go for his second lumber camp. Even like it's so far away, man.
It's fair though. It's fair. They both
or Hera. Sorry, not MBL.
Oh
Hera,
yeah, but
sorry.
MBL too. I mean, he's
true.
If something attacks him here, he's running downhill. So whatever's shooting him in the back or hitting him in the back will do more damage. It's fair because they're both in a crater. They both have golds on the hills. They both have wood problems. I don't like Hera's situation as much as MBL's, but still. All right, my friends.
Hera also late with the barracks. Not quite used to this fast speed thing.
Yep. Well, he's slightly faster to feudal age, so we'll give him that. Oh, he's also housed for a second.
I like how he's gotten... I've noticed this, actually. Hera's prioritized getting Town Watch very early in these games. It's because I think he wants to be able to react quicker to the raids coming in.
One of my favorite Jordan 23 quotes, also one of my only Jordan 23 quotes, is that Town Watch is the most important upgrade in the game. So compare Hera's line of sight to MBL's line of sight, and MBL could see so little in comparison. Already, Hera going in for a Vil pick on MBL's wood line, and he's denied of that. And we got Spearman. We got Spearman. Man, we should have done a Gold Rush game. Imagine a Gold Rush game on fast speed with all the spears. A dozen wolves comes in, joins the fight. That would be great.
Screw Gold Rush. We should have done El Dorado.
Oh yeah, El Dorado would be sick. So they start off thinking about their farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms for MBL. I'm sorry, I can't count. That's 6. And slightly ahead for Hera. Yep. And military's even, so Hera's economy slightly stronger.
MBL really good at positioning spears all around his base.
Yeah, he
like
is
equal parts.
He is the boar whisperer, and he is the spear man. He's so good. He's the only player I can see invest into that many spears and have it like be a good thing. Because sometimes, yeah, obviously here you're gonna make a ton, but sometimes he does what I would call excessive. Yeah, good micro.
He picked a Vil, and Hera had to run away because MBL had spears kicking around his wood lines there.
Ooh, let's see. Hera's sneaking around. MBL has 3 spears on each wood line.
Yep.
And Hera thinks about fighting that, but he sees there's more, and he'll just run into spears anywhere he goes. So, what's the response? Well, add your own spears. That's what Hera needs. Add your own spears.
Do you go skirmishers? I don't think so. Right?
No. No, I don't think so, man. I think you spam farm, spears, and scouts. And MBL's engagements have been much better. 3 kills. Make that 4 kills this game. 0 kills for Hera. Great defense.
I like how MBL realizes that, oh, is Hera might pick a Vil here? No, it's running back towards the TC. Okay. MBL realizes that he needs 3 spears on every resource instead of just 2. 1 or 2.
And Hera will lose another villager. Well played, MBL.
And MBL's gonna lose a Vil. She came all the way out there to attack that scout.
He probably forgot about her.
She was thinking.
Yeah, maybe he thought she was a spearman.
So Vil picks, I think, 2 for MBL and 1 for Hera. Maybe 3 for MBL.
Yeah, and MBL's KD is stronger, but I honestly don't even think that plays a huge role here. It's still about momentum, and these pickoffs certainly help. Puts MBL in a small lead, but we'll see. MBL's eco, though, Dave. Look at his resources. 550 food already.
Yeah, and there's a really weak man farmer for MBL, and if I know Hera,
he'll find it. He did that.
It's on the other side of the TC, but it's gonna die.
He did that to me last night, guys. I played games on fast speed with Hera, and I knew the weak Vil was there. I even switched the farm he was on, and Hera ran in with 1 scout and spotted it later. I was laughing. Can't help but be impressed. But
so he's on the right side of the TC.
Yeah, okay.
Keep an eye.
Yeah, I see him there. Let's see. Hera will loop back this way. No, he's not. And Hera really needs to click up. MBL's build order, all of Feudal Age, was much stronger. Let's see. Where's the Vil at? There he is. Hera sees it. Hera should see it. 6 HP. He's looking, man. He's scouting for it.
He wants the other one up top here, yeah.
Well,
it's a lot of effort that he's gone through to not get any hits on his scouts.
Yeah.
He hasn't really taken any Vils.
Well, he's on 2 stables at home. MBL is on 2 stables at home, and MBL will go spears and knights, and MBL with more military already. MBL's in a much stronger position.
Do you go with pikemen monks here?
No monks. Monks only make sense to me if you're healing. It's too difficult to convert, but a crap ton of spears, yeah, for sure. Like I would, and this is because I'd be very scared in Hera's position. I would have a second barracks. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get scale mail armor here, because that's a pretty big difference with the castle time. I don't know if scale mail helps you when MBL has that much more. I like how MBL is getting iron casting, because that affects his scouts, that affects his knights, and his spearmen. And MBL with wiser engagements and pikemen on the way. Hera's in trouble, man. There's no other way to say it. He's in big trouble. MBL has just outplayed him so far this game.
Yeah, that's a bad fight.
Yep.
Really bad. And second barracks coming up there now. He deleted it for a monastery. Here we go.
Oh, I think it could be too late. Oh, the quick walls from Hera. Really well played. But he's losing so much already. MBL has so much momentum. Hera saves the Vils. His knights are coming out. His knights will just die to the pikemen. And can Hera survive this wave? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's 21 military versus 9. MBL's only going to grow in his lead. 2 TCs already for MBL. Yeah, I think this could be over.
Looping in on the left. I think it's over.
Yep. Well, there's going to be some crazy games. There's going to be some quick games. I think this is going to be one of the quick ones. Monk gets a conversion. But...
Man, the military's almost even now.
Yeah. I think MBL has shifted a bit too early to more eco. I mean, not that he doesn't still have the lead. I think he does, but he's on 2 TCs.
Hera's got more knights than him. So that's...
This is winnable for Hera, especially on fast speed. Yeah.
He's getting husbandry as well, so he's going to be able to catch up to him.
Weird. I mean, I guess MBL thought he was in a good position, and he was.
Look at that TC. I didn't realize how bad it was for Hera TCing his map. That is...
Yep.
Never what you want to see.
MBL has the Iron Casting upgrade, which is the difference right now between the knights. Also, Hera has a ton of weak knights. MBL, he has more on full HP. I think Hera should have stayed at home for a little while. Okay, he's actually sending the weak ones home to heal. So, that is in his thought process. Then he'll send full HP ones out to attack.
Very nice.
Well, if he can hold...
Weak villager is still there.
Oh, yeah. Well, now it doesn't really matter, I guess. The 6 HP Vill's there. MBL's protected his wood line with the TC. Could add another TC, of course. Yeah, he is. A very compact style from MBL. He sees the knights. He'll address the knights. He doesn't seem too troubled right now. Probably more worth it to be in MBL's shoes here. To lose the Vill, but get a lot of hits in on military. Oh, Hera's going back for her.
She wants her. There we go.
Yeah, I think MBL will trade a villager for a knight any day. 10 Vill lead for MBL. He has 3 TCs, so he definitely has the lead. I'm thinking... Well, all in Castle Age, certainly for Hera. But he needs to match MBL and then some. So probably pikemen and knights. And maybe try and pick off Vills, but I don't know how he could do it. MBL's base seems so compact. It's crazy how he does this every time. What do you think, man? You gotta go 3 barracks, pikemen. Hope MBL doesn't have a castle.
Yeah, I think so. Like, It's tough in this position because they're both going for the same composition, but MBL's just so far ahead, right? So how do you really get an advantage?
Well, yeah, I think you play heavy into pikemen, and you try and time your attack right before MBL builds his castle. Because if MBL builds a castle, you can't push with pikes. I am wondering if MBL is going to purchase a castle, because he's not currently on stone. Wouldn't be too unheard of to purchase a castle here and just build it defensively. Walling up the left. His stone, he's not on a stone. No sign that he will go to it.
Buying a castle, though, is like 1,200 gold.
Yeah.
It's
400, so you'd have to buy 500, right? So that'd be... Yeah. It would really set his economy off track, but I think that's the only way he's surprised, is if he gets pikemen pushed. If he keeps making his own pikemen, and keeps the hill with monks, then he's okay, and he could just up. And I like how MBL sent the scouts forward. So smart. You don't see enough players doing that. Send the scouts forward, see what your opponent has. Now he can game plan. And maybe halberdier hand cannon for MBL. That's normally what you see in the Frank Mirror matchups and normal speed.
MBL's on the way to him.
Yeah. I think he'll go hand cannon and help.
I mean, that's the Frank comp against Mirror, right?
Yep. Another thing Hera could have done is he could have gone on stone early himself, gone forward with the pikes, the knights, the monks now, and then place a castle and then distract MBL. Because this is when MBL's weakest, when he's invested those resources into the Imperial Age. However,
he's coming forward.
Yeah.
And he's got to be careful of MBL's monks.
Yeah, it's the problem. MBL has the hill.
He's got more monks than Hera has.
Oh, God.
It's just like, oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Yes! No!
That was 5
so
conversions? Hera could get them right back, of course, but MBL's micro, he pulls the knights back, his pikemen patrol in. I think the game's going to end right here. MBL will hit the Imperial Age. No, he won't even hit the Imperial Age. Doesn't need it. He wins the
That
game.
was so quick from MBL. Did he have a macro or something to control those mugs?
It was really fast. It was really fast. He probably had them on control groups. He probably was prepared, had them all on separate control groups. MBL also uses control groups on his mouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an impressive player. I was talking about this to someone the other day. Think that because MBL is like, I mean, obviously the series isn't over yet, but because MBL is always around, he's always playing games, right? I think a lot of people underestimate him and they forget just how good he is, right? He's easily a top 5 player in the game, and he's always there. It's not like some guys where you maybe see him a few times a week and you freak out when you see him. MBL's impressive, man. That made it look really easy.
Why did I clicked on YouTube, and the first thing that comes up in my recommended YouTube videos is crazy 1v1 Arabia versus Hera from MBL Age of Empires. What the hell, YouTube?
Yeah, man. YouTube's listening to you.
I'm done with YouTube.
You're done with YouTube.
I'm deleting my account.
You're deleting. Oh man, people are gonna miss those 5 videos, man.
Yeah, I know.
All right, well, score's now 5-2, and I did message Hera to see if I could use the bathroom. So they're going to continue to play at least one more game. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be back in a few. Dave, are you going to take a small break as well, or do you want to do the impromptu Q&A with Dave?
I'm going to go grab a drink. So
all right.
If anyone is a sub to my stream, I want to see my emotes take over the chat for a second here.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it's going to be one person, but
I know Eldry's out there. Yeah.
I don't want to see Eldry spam it.
Okay, Eldry, don't support Dave.
Eldry's been banned too many times.
Well, Dave's emote is the T90 Dave is just zoomed in. So it's
that one's close, Eternity, Matt. That's pretty close.
It's a more enhanced version. There we go. Try
There it is. There it is. We got Tryram.
Okay, right, guys. So we're both gonna grab a drink and we'll be back in a few. So thank you guys for chilling out. I had some memes rolling earlier. I'll go with another one. I'll see you guys in a few minutes for more games. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll. Whoa, wait. No, I can't do that. That's gonna mute the VOD. Oh man, saved YouTube. All right, so we would have been demonetized. What do we got here? I have a no copyright playlist somewhere. I have way too many playlists. Where is this thing? I really gotta pee. Okay, here we go. Guys, I'll be back in a few. Think I can fly. Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching fire as the wind blows.
All right, let's see if he's actually gone and if it's muted. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, chat. AMA, let's go. Blaze it up? No, man. What are you talking about? Why are you so fat? You work for ice cream. Work for money. Degenerate. How long have you been playing, Dave, and what is your favorite civ? I've been playing since 2001? I've only been playing RM for like 4 years now, though. I was mostly custom scenario. My favorite civ is, I don't know, it depends on the day. How's your beanie? It's called a toque. Why do T90 sleep with married women? I'm not convinced he sleeps with any women. Would you want me to send 2 Karhu beers for T90? So you could... I don't like Karhu, man. I thought it was not a good beer. Why are you ignoring my questions? Obviously not, if I answered that one. Do I like pizza? That was your first question. I love pizza. Are you married or are you up for grabs? Well, my wife's still at the mall, so. How did you meet and end up co-casting with T90? I felt bad for him because he was all alone in the TeamSpeak, so we talked to him. How will I get T90 to give me my fair share? I don't know. If you have any advice, let me know. He's back. I can hear him chewing. It was so moist, man. It was like, mwah, mwah, mwah. Like real moist. No. It's not muted on Discord. It might be muted on the stream.
Okay, I think stream can hear me. I just wanted to chill out there and listen to Dave for a second. I walked back into my room, and I just see 11s in the chat, and I thought, oh no. You know, I always go back. I have to listen to it. It's hilarious.
You're usually listening to it like in your kitchen on your phone.
Yeah. I'm walking to my kitchen. I pull it up on my phone. Indeed.
MBL won the last game. You just got junk.
Wait, what? I missed a game?
No.
I heard the 48 hours
okay.
stream starts 22nd and finishes 24th December. Correct? Hello, Dave. Hello, chat.
So, guys, while Dave is here, we have confirmed that there will be a co-op challenge on the 24-hour stream.
Yep.
And it is going to be awesome. One of many awesome things. Still working on a few details, but I can't wait to do that again.
We also confirmed today that I will be going to visit Tristan in January, so.
Yes. Which I'm also excited for. And when that happens, we will have at least one day where we will do a stream here. And I'm going to work on trying to set up like dual PC and dual face cams, and we could do a bunch of funky stuff on a stream. It'll be fun.
I know what's going to happen too.
What?
You're going to work on setting it up, and then you're just going to call Willis like the day before and be like, yo, bro.
Help me out, Willis.
All this technical stuff, I don't know. I've fallen and I can't get up. Help.
It's scary how much Dave knows me. Oh, I should probably say they can start. Well, we're going to see... So Dave is a Leafs fan, and I'm a Caps fan. We're going to see a Caps and Flyers game for all of the hockey fans out there.
I will be a Caps fan for the day. I hate the Flyers so much.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm with you there, man. T90 Bro, yes. T90 Bro. Well, I don't want to spoil much, guys. I don't want to spoil much. The 24-hour stream is going to be awesome. Lord from Swiss. No, it will not be 48 hours. I'm sorry. It will be on the 22nd, and it will end on the 23rd of December. Thank you for the 9 months. A Dunk Alarm, thank you for the Prime. Alexander Frota, thank you. One Day Wonder, thank you. Kralix, thank you again for the dono, bro. Rainan, thank you for the 3 months. Azur, thank you for 2. Thank you, everybody.
Martyr, there was a caster tournament. Unfortunately, it wasn't an official caster tournament because I wasn't invited.
He wasn't.
They didn't even have a full game, and I wasn't invited. There was like 5 of them.
They didn't know who he was until I talked to them afterwards and said that Dave was offended.
Retarded. All right. I even made a village. Not a villager. I made a video for it. I also made a villager.
Dave did make one of my favorite videos of all time.
I made a freaking video for it, and they didn't even invite me.
Dave, if I play this video real quick,
you don't have time.
I don't have time. All right. I was gonna ask if you were gonna get me demonetized for playing your video on stream.
No, you can play it. I'll just copy strike it later.
Exactly. No. Let's see. What was the name of it?
I don't know. It's the thumbnail is pretty distinct.
Yeah, this is true.
It was like Master of Casters.
T90 Masters of Casters. Let's see. They haven't actually launched the game, so I think we might have time, guys. I'm gonna play this real quick. Yeah, we have 50 seconds. That's fine.
Listen up, all you haters, woad raiders, market traders, and masturbators. I've been hearing all this smack talk about the Clash of the Casters, and I wanted to give you a lesson in what's really gonna go down. As of April 22nd, my boy T90 is coming in hot. There will be no mercy, no quarter, just epic build orders. Before you expect, you'll be T90 wrecked. His eco is more balanced than your mom's breakfast. He's been training, gaining, and campaigning. He's a smurf in your turf, the master of casters, a natural disaster. So on April 22nd, T90 is coming to claim the title, the master of casters. Be there.
The best part about this, man, is like all the text you have here. Major Quaros was a guy playing and he's Dutch. Major Quaros is gonna get cooked like a Dutch pancake.
More like Cryasian.
Yeah, Asian Christ. Oh my god. Killer B, your voice might be smoother than a baby's balls, but your defeat will be rougher than sandpaper slip and slide. Oh my god.
I had a lot of fun making that, man. I didn't sleep that night, so I woke up and I saw the caster thing. I was like, oh.
I'll be right back.
What's happening this time? Oh, he got a. I bet you he got a nosebleed, man. I guarantee you he got a nosebleed. He's weak. 100 years ago, he probably already would have been dead. Weak. Why did you leave Slam's wife at the mall? I didn't leave Slam's wife at the mall. I left my wife at the mall.
Dude,
do you have a nosebleed?
Yep. How'd you know? How'd you know?
I know you too well, man. I heard you sniffling.
So guys, I'll never learn my lesson apparently, because every single winter I get nosebleeds, and every single winter I don't start a humidifier in my place. So then what I end up doing is I have a tissue stuffed up my nostril, and I have to continue to cast the game. All right. So we will have a game. Let's do this. Let's do this. After a short wait, we have game number 8. And we have a Magyars and Malians war on fast speed, Dave. All right, I like it.
I like Magyars better here than Malians, I think.
Well,
Malians are good, don't get me wrong,
yeah.
but I like Magyars a lot. That free attack upgrade is going to do a whole lot of work.
Free attack upgrade is nice. Malians also have that pierce armor on their spears, which is useful, but it's not as useful as the attack upgrades. Maybe man-at-arms and towers again. Man, these maps have been brutal. I mean, I've loved the games. The players have given us fantastic games, but some of these Arabia generations have been brutal. MBL, again, I need to switch the color, but geez, he's in a crater.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not, you know what? It's not as bad as some of the maps we've seen so far. And Hera's map isn't that bad either. Like, it's doable. It's definitely doable for both players.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's safe to say that players have won and lost with bad maps, so we just have to see what the strategy choice is. Oh, man. I hate having this tissue stuffed up my nostril. It's so awkward, man. Oh, yeah, thank God I don't have face cam on. This would look really embarrassing. I'm pretty sure that I just bled on myself and everything, but the show goes on.
Just bleed out like a gentleman, man.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, stones are always important. MBL, where's the second stone? Oh, they're in the same spot on that hill. Okay. Yeah, that's a concern. Yeah, I definitely like Hera's map more. And I also like his Civ, so he needs a win. He's down 3 games right now. Needs to start the comeback train.
Yes, he does. I think he could do it. I definitely think he could do it. He's getting used to the fast speed, but unfortunately for him, so is MBL.
MBL's macro was insane last game, man.
Yeah.
Made it look so easy. It was like a normal speed game that we had just sped up.
Well, you know, fast speed is kind of like that super late game trash war kind of thing that you get in normal speed games. And who's the best at that?
MBL.
Arguably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that any mirror matchup favors MBL as well, because it's about doing the same thing, but doing it best. So, has he won, let's see, he won the Slav War, game 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
He won the Frank War, which was the last one. Were there any other mirror
Yeah,
matchup? Aztec War, he lost.
The Aztec, but that was one bad fight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Twitch chat. It's always funny how many doctors are in the Twitch chat giving me advice for my my nose problems. No, I don't.
The entire Twitch chat is on WebMD right now. Yeah. Like, oh, it looks like you have hypothermia, Tristan.
Oh, you're gonna lose a limb if you don't get that checked out.
Yeah.
Oh man, someone just said T90 tampon. Apparently they sell nose tampons now. That would be great. That would be great.
It's lupus.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Oh, man.
All right, well, I guess I shouldn't expect anything less from Twitch chat. I love you guys. MBL is the first to click up to Feudal Age, and I assume we'll see more of the same. Probably more scouts into spears, but as I say that, oh yeah, MBL will just build a lumber camp out here. Hera with a nice wall. I like the wall from Hera.
That's the weak part of your base, right? If you build the buildings on the right, you're gonna secure that.
Yep.
You just can't let them loop around on the left.
I think you wall on the right now, and all the pressure comes in centrally, so. Weak point for Magyars in this matchup, possibly the fact that they don't have camels, but the extra attack can make up for it in early Castle Age.
I think with the amount of pikemen we've seen so far, camels, they only made a difference on the Berbers versus Huns, and that's only because he was going Tarkans. So,
you know what you could do as Malians? Go heavy into spears, then in Castle Age go long swords and pike. Could work out.
You could,
because you have the extra pierce armor, so they can't transition into archers. Archers are already kind of bad on this setting, so it's a thought.
Yeah, you could. I mean, and then Hera goes into something like what, scorpions to counter that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, he could go try cav archers, but I don't know. We'll see. Starting off with scouts, though,
and spears, big surprise.
And
more
walls.
Spears.
Yep. I wonder if Hera will go forward. At this point, I feel like MBL is just inviting the pressure. Like, come on, send it my way. I will always defend.
Yeah, he's not even bothering securing those stones up either.
In the event that I disappear from my mic, I might need a tissue refill, so...
Is it bleeding that bad?
I mean, it's not that bad, but it's certainly annoying.
I'm gonna hear a thump, and then all I'm gonna see is a bunch of random letters in the spec chat.
Oh man, I'm bleeding out, guys. Someone revive me.
Yeah, it'll take exactly 50 subs to revive me.
Oh yeah. Wow, MBL slipping up here. That was really bad, almost losing the entire scout. And this is against the Magyar scouts and spearmen.
He might lose
He'll lose
against some hits here too.
Nice job from Hera.
Hera, Canada's #1 export.
What's up, Lolman? Lolman said Hera, Canada's #1 export. Did you mean expert or did you mean export?
Maybe both.
Was that I need a clarification, Lolman. Expert or export? They mean two very different things, man. Alright, well. MBL avoiding the spears. He is fully walled now. And Hera is leaving gaps in his walls.
I thought there was a hole there in MBL's wall for 1 second.
Kinda looked like it, yeah. He meant export, okay. Hera, don't leave a gap there, man. That's so avoidable. Wall it up!
Being rushed.
Get it, man.
Wall it up!
He's not making more spears either, and there goes MBL right into the base.
Yeah, I mean, again, everything's happening really fast. You miss one simple thing like that, it could mean the death of a few villagers. And MBL's attacking the house. He's like letting him know. Look at the animation on the scouts. They were stacked on top of one another. Yeah, that was so avoidable. That was so avoidable. Now he has to send all of his army back. Oh! Nice quick walls, though, on the golds. But he fails on the wood line. He'll lose one villager At least, and just the idle time here, so good for MBL.
Like, you're right though. So avoidable in that situation.
Well, how many
Still
games
hasn't
in?
followed up.
They're at game number 8 right now, so.
Is he waiting to put his blacksmith? No, his blacksmith's on the other side. Why leave the gap?
You know MBL. MBL plays like 12 hours a day, so this is nothing for him. But Hera clicks up first. Hera clicks up first, okay.
Okay.
So now do you go longsword? I would love to see it.
For
MBL.
Yeah, maybe.
Knight's probably the safer option, but I think if Hera were to go heavy into pikes, longswords definitely would be a nice transition.
Hera's also going to have a lot of places to TC easily if he wants to move up behind it. MBL is going to have to push forward to TC, like on top of that hill. He can put one on the left side, but doesn't secure much.
Good point. So perhaps another reason for MBL to be aggressive here. Lots on gold for both players. 2 stables at the moment for MBL. Actually, excuse me, not a lot on gold for Hera. And only 1 stable, so more spearmen. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Is this 04? So fast. Much wow.
Dave, your favorite.
Hera's coming.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was
Hera's
just gonna say
coming in with one
Megadide
villager.
resubbed. Yeah, I see that.
I like Megadide, just not when he's in my stream.
Oh, Megadide, you are welcome here, man. Thank you for the thank you for the 26-month resub. Okay, so there must have been a pause at some point. There we are, and I like the play from Hera. I do. He needs pikemen. Will MBL see this?
He's coming forward with
yeah.
Vills.
I think he wanted to TC. And wants to TC
Yeah,
to right. Okay.
The TC spots are super bad for him.
He doesn't see the Vil.
That town center too. It's off position there.
Yeah.
I guess it's
it protects that gold and the wood.
kind of.
Siege Workshop will be spotted? What? MBL doesn't see it? Wow.
Just, man.
Yeah, and MBL did make double monastery, so perhaps thinking of monk defense, which could work.
Oh, he sees the monastery now from Hera.
And
Hera's not
she
gonna do
did.
a quick wall.
Yep.
He's gonna see that siege workshop.
That as well was avoidable if he just deleted the one palisade on the right and just placed the monastery there. He didn't have to delete all of them like that. Small things, man. Small things. Sorry, this is really uncomfortable. This is really uncomfortable. It's almost like MBL expected this, because he built the monasteries in defense. I like it, but let's see if he can boom his way out of this.
Hera's got to make sure he keeps those pikes right beside his mangonel, so MBL can't just sneak up
Yeah.
and snipe that thing. He's killing the barracks. He's attack grounding the other side of the barracks
Smart.
so that his pikes get hit. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Just don't run into the attack ground.
Also, Hera could get some wonderful value from his scouts.
3+4 attack.
Yep.
Against Vills.
Kills
He's
the
just gonna
Magadel.
kill that Magadel, I think, right?
Yep, he will. And then he could
Pairing
get,
it from MBL.
he could also get the monks as well.
There's a lot of pressure coming down on MBL, and MBL's only attacking a palisade from Hera. I think Hera can defend against it.
Oh! How did that Wow, the Maganel gets converted. I'm not even sure how that monk survived. Went down to very low HP. So nice conversion from MBL. And he does this so well, man. He's going to his 3rd TC now on the left. He has a 10 Vil lead. How is he playing so well defensively in fast speed? It's crazy. To be honest, though, Hera didn't exactly go all in with a push either. He's also he's on 3 TCs too.
No, but he delayed his TCs considerably with that siege workshop, so he sacrificed like probably 8 or 9 villagers to put that siege workshop down.
So thinking of late game compositions, I'm still thinking champion here for MBL. Champion pikeman would be really strong.
Yep. And what does Hera go into to counter that?
If he goes for his own champs, his champs will be weaker because they lack plate mail. If they go archers, it's tough because archers will Yeah, archers can't kill Malian champions who have high pierce armor. Do you remember the one Hidden Cup game? It was on Cross. It was MBL and Riot, and it was game number 5. It was probably one of the most impressive games we casted. It was also Malian's Magyars, and they both went heavy on pikes, and then the winning move was to go Malian champions. So,
look at all these monks gonna die.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they don't.
One is gonna die against pikemen. There's already 2 dead, and these ones are gonna die against the scouts.
Yeah, that was pretty bad from MBL, and great move from Hera. Again, getting value from the scouts. Strong play.
And now the villager count is even, even though MBL is in.
Yeah, he's just kind of standing there. They're
He's just kind of, he is standing there.
They're having a moment of silence for the fallen monks. What is going on, MBL? So, I don't speak a lot of Norwegian, but I can tell you that MBL probably said "Fan,
The fun!
Helvete."
Nice! No!
You guys out there who don't speak Norwegian, you guys can guess what
Yeah,
those words might mean.
We're fluent.
Yes.
Hera is on the way to the Imperial Age. All right, so pretty strong boom from him. And at the moment, no sign of what he'll go with, Dave. He's getting fletching, so perhaps thinking Cav Archers. And yeah, he will go Cav Archers. All right.
Cav Archers against Malian champions.
If they get recurve bow, it can be really strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
it basically cancels it out.
Correct.
Cancels the armor.
Yeah, but you know, I'm about to say Hera doesn't have any momentum when trying to transition into Cav Archers right now, but it's not like MBL is even on the way to Imp making champions, so...
No, and MBL is going... Well, he's going to convert the barracks, maybe, in the stable. Well,
nope.
Not once that castle goes up. Never mind. He'll get the relics, though. That's something. If he thinks about it.
Yeah, something to think about. Gold on the left now for Hera. He sees it there. Gold on the right. I don't think either of them have that scouted. They do not. There's also a gold in the left-hand corner, so both those corners important, and they're not scouted.
Neither player has great scouting.
Yeah, I guess that's acceptable, considering how crazy the game can be at this speed. And surprise, surprise, MBL making barracks. I wonder if he expects Cav Archers. He has to be expecting Cav Archers. He doesn't see it, but he also doesn't see any knight upgrades. He doesn't see any more pikemen.
I like how Hera made those in the back of his base. I
Yep.
really like that.
I do. I like that as well. It'll take time for Hera to get these upgrades. I'd like to see some walling on the sides, if you could. And, yep, Cav Archers come out. They kill a few monks. Actually, what in the world?
What? These monks?
How did they not kill the... What in the...
They're tanks!
Do the monks also have pierce armor with the civ? Did I miss something? How did those monks not die? They weren't even moving. Okay, well, they had God on their side. There we go. That's more like it. I don't even think that's worth it for Hera. Who cares?
No.
You just...
The monks aren't going to make a difference.
Exactly.
Now. You need to build up your numbers. He's getting archer armor, Perithian tactics. I want to see recurve come in.
It's expensive. It's 600 wood, 600 gold, I think. So, he can't afford it right now.
He can sell some wood for it.
Yeah. So, MBL will try and force a treb push, I think. If he can kill that castle before Hera gets recurve bow, it's a pretty big deal. Why is Hera taking these fights? Yeah.
I don't know. He's putting more importance on the monks than I think he needs to.
I mean,
Because he can't deny that castle. Like,
I mean, monks are very helpful for MBL to heal, but he's tried this twice now, or 3 times. It has not worked out.
He's lost 6 Cav Archers. It'd be so much nicer to have 17 Cav Archers right now than 11.
Yep. Well, the first one, let's be honest, was kind of a fluke. He should have killed 2 monks the first time.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. It was weird, but he needs to get recurve bow, and quickly. I would even consider getting recurve bow before bracer, if it comes down to saving resources.
Yeah, this flood's about to come in. If like MBL comes in through the right side and gets in, once he's into Hera's base, it's a nightmare. Nightmare for Hera.
Yeah, and it's so easy for MBL to make these units. He was building up towards food and gold all game. Recurve bow is in. 6+5 attack.
Don't go near the monks.
Tell you what, MBL has responded so quickly with the monks. It's crazy. He does have block printing, which also helps him see what's going on.
I think I'd also like to see Hera soon-ish make some stables in the left corner.
Yeah,
And maybe pump out some light calves or hussars.
Well, at the moment, he needs a response to MBL's pressure, and that response is probably to counterattack. Best way to keep MBL from pushing him is go to MBL's base and force MBL to come back. Which he's working on doing at the moment, getting some kills. Let's see, can he get the monk? There we go, he got one.
Got him.
Let's see if MBL returns. He's getting champion. I feel like MBL could definitely fight Hera's castles, but he also would lose eco. Those two-handed swordsmen are crazy. And the monks from MBL got another conversion.
The problem here for MBL is that once Hera gets enough cav archers, it's going to be really tough for him to beat it.
Yeah, but dude, look at those champs.
He's got to win right now, and yeah, here they come.
Wow. Malian champions are insanely good. Hera just doesn't have the economy. He has more villagers, but to get to massed heavy cav archers, it's so much more difficult. And now the Trebs will follow up on this. Hera will lose his castle, and MBL with the Malian champions could win the game right here. It's crazy.
Yep.
Let's see, though. Hera already has all the upgrades he would need out of his castles.
Heavy cav archer coming in.
Yep. He needs to micro, though. He needs to back up
and
a bit.
He's lost that castle. Now he's losing bills.
Yeah. If MBL
It's
plays
rough.
this correctly, yep.
He's going to clear these up, but there's going to be more behind them.
Yeah, and MBL has split up his army. He has some on the right. He had that one on the left on the gold. So he's hitting different areas of the economy, and it's 119 population. And that's for Hera. MBL's at 160, and he's going to build another castle forward. This is insane. I don't think there's much Magaros can do, like, with the way this plays out. If MBL gave Hera time, then sure, Hera could maybe do it, but at the moment, Hera can't seem to stop this. He's taking too many economic losses. I think these Malian champions are a bit overpowered, Dave.
Do you remember when Malians got Halberdier?
Yeah.
That was
stupid, yeah.
That was dumb, man.
I mean, I still feel like 8 pierced armor on a champion is a bit much.
When condos were still broken
yeah.
as well. They got the Malian gun.
We have come a long way, guys. We have come a long way, and I think MBL, as he builds another castle on the right, will probably polish off the series here and win 6-2. Really strong performance from him, honestly. Hera's the one big thing about Hera is his speed. And despite that, MBL has played better this series. He'll get the castle up. Hera has no castle to make siege. And I feel like Hera probably knows it's over now. Only 108 population. I love watching MBL play, man. He makes it look so easy. He's everywhere. Yep. He's everywhere. It's crazy. And I think MBL currently is playing some of the best Age of Empires 2 he's played in a while as well. Really good performance in Hidden Cup. Good performances for AM recently. He's a player full of confidence, and he's a player at 200 population. I'm just kind of waiting for Hera to call it now. He can micro these cav archers all day long. You can keep them alive the whole game, but when he doesn't micro, he'll lose them to these crazy, crazy champs.
He's boosting his stats right now.
Yeah. Hey, he's getting scouting as well, so there we go.
And look at all the barracks coming down from MBL in Hera's base.
Yeah. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
No.
Credit to Hera, though. He's trying to make some light cav. Just lost too much. The amount of cav archers he has is good, but he can't be in every place at once. MBL making it look easy. Look at his res. 2,500 food, 1,000 gold.
Okay, Hera's got 69 villagers. He has a chance. No, he's got
68. Hold on, he might make a couple more. 68, 67. Oh geez. Yeah, he's fallen below 69. He's in trouble.
On fast speed, having a unit that's easy to produce, easy to fight with, I think it's just... And MBL's outpost rushing. The outpost rusher is back. I haven't seen him in so long.
Yes!
He's here. He's back.
The MBL 2015 has returned.
MBML.
Merry Christmas.
All right, well, Hera calls it GG. Well played. Well played. Let's see. How did this series go? Initially, MBL got the first win. That was probably the best game of the series. That or the second game. Because first game was sick.
The first 3 were pretty sick, to be honest.
Second one, Hera won. And then
the villager one was the third one.
Yeah.
Which was Redonk. And then we had the was it the Aztec mirror or was it the Huns versus Berbers?
There was a back-to-back, back-to-back Huns versus Berbers.
That MBL won, and then we had the Aztec mirror that Hera won.
Correct, yeah. And then the rest were MBLs.
Yep.
And
strong play.
Yeah, strong play, especially when you look at the Huns Berber game, because you would think that if one Civ wins there, that Civ possibly had the advantage. We were talking about the benefit of Huns, and then he won with Huns and with Berbers. 185 kills for MBL. 63 is his largest army. Hera just couldn't get to the Cav Archers. Honestly, in that matchup, I feel like Magyars need to do more in Castle Age. Dave and I talked about the strength of Magyars, how they get the extra attack on their pikes. So the fact that Hera couldn't really push when MBL was going Knights was his biggest fall, I guess, or his biggest fail in that game. Quickly moving along there, map exploration was the same. Uptimes were similar. And well played, MBL. Congrats to him. It was awesome to have these guys play so many games for us today. So Hera says, GG's, what are you going to do now? MBL goes, I go play 1v1.
1v1.
Hera says, with me, 11. MBL says, 11. No, you're boring now. 11.
Nice show match, my man. T90 love.
Well, these guys are good friends, and they're also big trolls, so it's awesome to see. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around and watching those games. It was awesome. So, if you haven't already heard... Oh, yeah, interview. Hold on. I want to see if they'll come into TeamSpeak, and we can ask them a few questions about the difference in play. And then
open up TeamSpeak. Oh, my God.
Aftermath has their own secret TeamSpeak server, too, so you're going to be in the inn. That is assuming they actually want to do this. Did MBL get offline? I feel like he might have gotten offline because I can't message him now.
Hera and MBL just left.
Let me try and message Hera. Okay, so Hera said yes. I'm going to have him send you the TeamSpeak info. I think I'd have to add him as a friend on Discord, so it's easy for me. Load up TeamSpeak. All right, guys, so just give me a second. I'll hop on TeamSpeak with Hera. MBL I can't seem to contact, but if I can contact him, I'll get him in there too. I was messaging him on his wrong account. But after the interview, I'm definitely gonna get offline because I have a freaking tissue stuffed up my nostril right now.
How's that doing, by the way?
I don't know. I'm scared to take it out, so we're just gonna leave it in there. Did Hera send you the info? Okay. Hold on. I got this. 1 second. Just don't spill this info, man, because MBL said he would lame me if I told anybody. Don't tell him the password is I like to lame, okay? Alright guys, let's see here.
Connected. Channel switched.
Hola,
Hi.
amigos. Dave, I'm gonna shut off Discord.
What's up, T90?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Up.
Great games.
That was fast.
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Was it fun? Was it fun?
Was David with you as well?
Yeah, he's here now.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Dave.
Hey.
Sorry, I let Canada down, by the way. My bad.
No, it's fine, man. Fast speed's tough, dude.
Dude, it's so hard.
He definitely let Canada down.
I feel like MBL, despite the fast speed, just was able to out macro you, Hera, in certain stages.
Yeah, well, what I was saying is that it kind of fits his playstyle to put 10 spears at each lumber camp, and then I kind of shit.
We were talking about that, man. We were talking about how spears are so important in those matchups.
It's so effective. They're like sprinting, you know.
And then like at the end of cast stage, I have like 20 spears in my base, like, and it's like the hardest thing to defend from.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
I love the Berber Hunt game though with the spear tower.
Oh yeah. I was just laughing the whole time, to be honest.
That moment where you abandoned the towers in Hera's base and there was like 60 villagers in the middle of the map chasing each other. That was so dumb, man. I was actually like reevaluating my life. Like, why am I watching this?
How much were you clicking at that?
I didn't even know where to go with the bills.
How much were you clicking? Because there was a lot of Vil micro going on. It's hard to see as a spectator, but I imagine you guys were clicking more than you did the whole series during the Vil fight.
It was insane. Like I don't know. It was I couldn't even see who was who. And,
all I was doing is I see a Vil standing still. I just click it to attack something. That's basically my mindset there.
Yeah.
I just sent more and more Vils forward to into the tower.
Hera, there was a point during that game. There's going to be zero structure to this interview, by the way.
Okay.
There was a point during that game where you sent all your farmers out to the fight. Was that initially a misclick, or did you just go for it?
No, I don't remember misclicking. I think I was just going all in.
Well, initially my response was, okay, well, Hera must have double-clicked all his Vils. Oh no, what a mistake. And then you just committed, man. You went in and attacked. It was great.
Dude, that's part of the plan, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think I lost that game because the first tower that went out, I stopped looking at it and I ended up losing the tower fight somehow.
Yeah.
Even though I had the hill.
You lost all 5 villagers, I think, or 4 Vils.
Yeah, and the position. Like, that cost me the game.
Did you repair that tower, MBL?
No, he didn't. I don't think so until later.
How did he win? That's my question.
So your first tower.
I tried to repair every tower.
Well, you both had a tower up. He built a counter tower. His was even on the hill, and you.
Oh, on the first tower on the woodline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I repaired it and then I went in, and then like while we were fighting on the downside, because I was thinking maybe he doesn't pay attention, and then I just repaired real quick and jumped in again, and he didn't see it.
Well, you thought you were correct on that, so
yeah,
well played. That was probably what won the game right there.
That's what won. I knew I had to repair it. I just completely forgot about it.
Yeah,
went by too fast.
Play of the series, game 1, MBL tree hop. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm sure Hera.
You should never leave. Trees like that in the wall.
You know, especially when you stonewall.
Yeah.
It's because of my stonewall hotkeys, so they're not working currently, and I was just too lazy to fix it. I was like, what are the chances you hop?
He came all the way across the middle of the map. He dodged your army just to get that.
All right, but how about my quick walls? I trapped like 3 armies in.
Yeah,
the
that was so cool.
I thought that was my highlight.
I trapped your army too. In the alliance against Inca War.
This is true. You did. Yeah, you did. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think that whole sequence where MBL tree hopped through, and then immediately after Hera trapped his army, that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that was good. But
there was also a moment.
Ville too.
Yeah. There was a moment too when you trapped an army in, but you also lost 3 villagers.
Yeah,
in
Mongol
space that you.
Worth it.
No,
not
worth it.
And I had ILTC the whole time. That was a complete disaster. It's funny because, like, out of all the games, that was the one I won. So
yeah.
Yeah, I was not happy you went Mongols when I picked kills. That was pretty.
Yeah,
in that game, MBL came forward with a villager to the back of your base. Did you just plan on scouting with your scouts that came back and killed it?
Yeah, that was.
There
really
was like
smart.
5 villagers there. There was a bunch.
I killed the villager.
Did you know he was gonna be back
the
there?
back base where MBL he tried the same thing he did in game 1.
Yeah.
Were you thinking I should double check it or what? Because he didn't see you. He just kind of like came back at the right time.
You dropped a castle on there after you killed the Vils.
Oh
But
yeah,
there was like
no.
5 there.
Oh yeah. Wait, did I scout it with my scouts, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
I'm
you just
200 IQ.
maybe you just
I
patrolled.
think I patrolled it. Yeah, I was
Oh
trying
my
to.
god.
I was trying to get exploration score, man.
Like, dude,
Oh,
he
man.
literally, you had already explored that area, and he literally had just dropped the buildings, and your scouts were there.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was,
It was
feeling like
200
that.
IQ.
If he didn't see me, that Pike siege push would be so strong in the back of his base.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could have been good. I guess I got lucky then. But I knew I wanted to expand and boom up, so that's why I was scouting the map for a little bit. But
Is
got
this
lucky.
something that you would want to do again in the future? Like, is it fun for you guys?
Yes, but not best of 11.
Yeah, best of 11 is a bit too much because it
Okay.
is like although it goes by fast for the viewers, it's really tiring for us.
Good point. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious.
And also not versus MBL, please. Cancer playstyle.
What?
Man, 10 spears everywhere. I can't do shit.
We have to do it with
with
a no spear mod. No spear, no tower mod.
No
It
wall
suddenly
mod,
becomes
actually.
very different. Yeah. No
give
wall.
me like heart or something. Please, like no spearman, like perfect.
Heart's too easy.
That
Exactly,
Frank
man, let me-
game, we were actually comparing your wood lines, and we're saying, oh, Hera only has 2 spears, and MBL has like 4.
It's true though. It worked out. Like, you could tell Hera was running around with his scouts looking for those individual pickoffs, and you just kept running into spears, man.
And I had such good pathing too. I was like debating a spearman, and then like 2 more come at me. Like it was just like too hard. Micro simulator.
That worked, man. Well, Hera and I were talking about when Hera had played Vivi, and there were some crazy games back when, like at one point, was it you, Hera, or was it Vivi that ran forward, walled in a Vilt, and lamed the boar? I forget.
Oh, that was Vivi, but then I responded by breaking the wall and letting the boar kill the
Yeah.
villager.
That was such a sick moment, man. That's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Well,
But dude, fast speed just changes the game completely. Like
yeah.
like a whole new
This is your
like,
build here,
game.
everything.
Yeah.
Well, my apologies for doing a best of 11. I thought mainly from
that's
like a
fine.
spectator point of view that it would be faster, so it wouldn't. I
Don't
forgot.
don't
I mean-
apologize for that.
It was only 8 games after all, so that's not that bad.
It's alright. I planned on MBL winning so easily, Harris. So.
Okay, alright. It was bad, man.
Dave, do you have anything else to ask these guys?
MBL, what was up with that fight you took in the Aztec match?
Yeah, it's terrible, Titanic, everything you can name it. It was just horrible.
MBL,
We
are
thought
you?
you were in a better position, like you were up on the hill and everything, and then everything just collapsed.
Yeah,
right
because
away.
I thought my mana arm was sooner and I
Yeah.
anticipated, but
MBL, are you playing in a game while being interviewed?
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm dying actually.
So bad.
I can't believe that, man. He couldn't wait. He got right back into another game.
You just played a fucking best of 11, man. Come on.
The normal speed feels so slow. Man.
Oh my god, that is classic, man.
I'm actually having a bug gold and I'm 100% GG right now. I'm gonna lose my 40. I'm gonna lose my 47 streak.
I love it, man. I love it. That's so funny. That is so funny. Well, I assume MBL you'll continue streaming for another hour or so then?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, Hera, are you gonna continue to stream?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna look for a team game or
Oh,
something. 'cause
man.
NBL's not gonna play me.
So now we have to decide on who to host. Do we host the winner
Oh,
or the
boy.
loser?
Well, obviously the loser, because he got more money, man. Come on. Give me something for that 290.
All right. Well,
Wait, I have one last question though.
Yeah.
What was your favorite game of the series?
oof.
Oh god, that's hard. The first 3 were so good in different
Yeah.
ways.
I think MBL really figured out how to play as the games went on with just the spears, as you said, and so the games got a little bit less enjoyable. But game 1, man, I really liked game 1. You're forward into your
that
stone
slaps.
walls, then the tree hop into the trap. That was probably my favorite.
I liked game 2. I thought game 2, like MBL had such a better eco, and you pressed on where the stones and his gold were on the hill with the towers.
Yeah.
And
Wait, which
then
game was
when
that? Was
MBL, that was when you were Mongols.
Oh
And
yeah.
then
yeah.
MBL came forward with like at one point he had 5 siege workshops in Castle Age making mangonels. And you
Oh,
were
yeah.
like deleting mangoes, trying to get good shots up the hill. And,
Oh, you
and
saw
stuff.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was the best thing I could have done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was for sure. I mean, had you not gone for the deleted mangonels, it would have been much worse for you.
Yeah, you don't kill anything.
Yeah, it was well played. I agree. I think games 1 and 2 were probably the best, but the whole series was a lot of fun. So
Yeah, thanks for
congratulations.
hosting.
Yeah,
thanks
seriously.
for doing that.
Yeah, great to have so many good games, and great to have you guys playing. So,
Yeah, sure. No
All right,
worries.
boys. Good luck, MBO.
yep.
Thanks.
Congrats, man. Hera, I'm sorry, but better luck next time.
Better luck
I
next
should
time.
be sorry, man. I let my whole country down.
I know.
Unlucky.
All right, we'll
All
see
right,
you guys.
see you later, boys.
Take it easy.
See you.
Disconnected.
So now Dave is no longer Discord with me. So I don't know, like, what's he expecting here? Should I call him back? We're gonna end the stream here, guys. We're gonna end the stream here. I'll get Dave back on here, that way he can give his sign off. Thank you.